Ah.
Yeah.
It is working? Okay.
Your Discord sounds very quiet, but
My
it's
Discord
working.
my Discord sound is quiet. Is the game sound working?
I'm just talking about his stream. I don't hear any of your game sound.
You don't. Okay. Yeah, I don't have game sound turned on, and I don't know how to turn it on only for the stream because I don't want to fucking hear it. Hey Des, can you talk?
Yo, yo, meow, meow, brown cow.
Can you hear him, Barry?
Yeah, I can hear him, but
You're saying it doesn't come through very well?
it's just the volume's very low.
Try it again.
Meow, meow, brown cow.
How is it now? Is it a little better?
Yeah, I guess it's fine.
Well, I can change like the sensitivity and turn it up and down, so that's why I was asking.
My Twitch volume is like half anyway, so that could have something to do with it.
Yeah, totally your fault. 100%. So. Sale is on. Was she coming with us tonight? She didn't sign up, did she? Oh, she did. She's going resto.
Oh yeah, I forgot they re-released Donnie.
Oh, they did. Yeah, she is in there. That is.
Rawr.
Rawr.
Rawr indeed.
How was your pork?
It was amazing. There was with a blueberry wine glaze and vegetables and mashed potatoes. It was like a whole thing.
Nerds.
I know, he did a good job.
I'm over here eating McDonald's and you over here eating 5-star.
It's like classy, man. And then I had a dark chocolate candy bar, and my kids are coming home tonight. I got to love on a puppy for a while, and I have a job interview tomorrow. It's a good night. You know, it'll be even better is when we fucking slaughter this shit.
I'm assuming everyone watched the videos and did their homework.
Yeah,
videos?
those
What are you talking about?
Those painful ass videos.
They are very long.
Battery
yes.
20%.
Holy.
I did. And we're gonna see how this Tim's pack thing works.
I don't know why this guy's so scary. He's just laying here sleeping.
What is this Tim's pack thing that we're supposed to have? Is that?
Are you fucking kidding me right now?
Where was that linked?
Oh my dear God.
I knew I was missing something.
It's right below all of the videos.
Yeah.
It's been like posted like 5 times.
Yeah, dude, I've been fucking busy.
I know, I'm just giving you shit. It's my job.
How about I just do that?
Because it'll take 9 hours to download through game.
Oh.
Don't care. I put it there.
Hey, since I'm a quartermaster, like, where's my shillelagh?
Should I know that word?
I love shillelagh.
It's a club.
It's a wampum stick.
Dad has a shillelagh. He uses it as a cane, but still.
I have a fast computer. I can download this shit before raid starts.
Yeah, unfortunately, VOA's not out, so we got a little bit of time.
It's a true testament to how excited everybody is, the fact that we have this many people on channel already.
I'm already 25% of the way done, so.
Rage promised VOA.
It's because Rage is a giant doo-doo head.
Giant.
Because Rage made a mistake.
Rage never makes mistakes.
Yeah, we still love
That's
it.
so satisfying to hear.
What I don't do is I don't make promises, so you're lying.
I'm lying?
No, Jed was lying.
Oh, okay. It's like, which part am I lying about? The fact
Jed
that
would never lie, ever.
Jed is dead.
Jed is dead. Catches a machine, Jed's coming back. And then he's going to suck because it's too twitchy.
You're gonna resurrect
It
Jed?
won't be the same Jed. Hell no. I couldn't play Jed if I wanted to.
So it's like Pulp Fiction. Zed's dead. So
That's
Jed's
exactly
dead.
that's exactly what it is. Jed was my warlock, and we had way too many locks and no Ellie shamans, so I switched over to Ellie, and Jed is dead now.
And now,
We had the opposite.
Now we got
problem.
Kitch. But I honestly don't think I can play a lock these days. It's not an affliction lock for sure.
It's not fun. I don't enjoy it.
then why do you play it?
I don't remember.
Too many Ellie shamans.
It was because we needed a lock for the 25 man.
Yeah.
What I'm hearing is you like to be punished?
She does.
Evidently.
I feel her pain. Was
And you're playing
quite
affliction,
less.
right, Val?
What?
Yeah.
What in the butt?
Did you say what in the butt?
Weird.
I see Sully!
That's me.
Where the fuck you been?
Taking a break.
I see how you are. I'm glad you're back though.
Somebody say Selly?
Sully!
Oh, you have a Selly too?
You have a different Sully?
Yeah, we have a Celibacy.
I bet my Sully is better.
Well, his computer sure as hell is. Ours died in the wildfires of Canada.
That was some kind of stoner laugh.
I haven't even hit mine yet.
Wait, did it really? His computer?
Like it literally is toast. It blew up.
Oh no.
Allegedly.
Allegedly.
You let the magic dust out.
I mean, to be fair, it was like an old prop plane to get the damn thing cranked up. I mean, it was like throwing logs on the fire.
Had to feed the gerbils.
Good evening, everyone.
Hello. I'm excited. Let's fucking do this.
Let's fucking do that.
Let's fucking do this! And happy belated Mano. Kali, did
My
you?
salad does not satisfy me, and now I'm hungry.
We have no druid? What the hell is this?
Yeah, no druid tonight.
Are you shitting me? Oh, look at that. Freaking.
I mean, I've got drums.
Yeah, we have drums.
Somebody said that that thing was going to take forever to download, and it only took about 3 minutes.
We have a
3
shadow
minutes
priest,
lives
right?
forever.
Yes, we have a shadow priest.
You have a pocket of string? Oh, I thought you said I have a pocket of string. I was like, what? Got it. Thank you.
I got a pocket full of sunshine.
I got
Are we allowed to go inside?
no.
Yep, come on in.
I'm coming.
Very nice of you to ask permission.
I'm coming.
Yikes.
Not even breathing hard.
What happens if she says to stop?
I always ask for permission.
Then you fucking stop. What's the question?
Oh, what the hell?
Silence is consent.
Was there a sheet somewhere for assignments for a faction fight, or are we deciding that on the we know?
We don't have assignments up yet. It's hard to do assignments since we don't know which NPCs we'll have.
Fair. I imagine it will go similar kind of order as what that video kind of suggested, like healer,
Yeah.
kill over.
Yeah, I'm gonna set up a. That's the other thing too. I need to set up a fucking macro, so if I'm on one of them, I can
This is so nostalgic right now.
set my wind shear up for.
Like a focus macro.
Yeah. Well, if I'm put
Probably
on something,
purge too.
yeah, I'm just gonna wait until we start doing it, and then I'll just make them. It doesn't take very long.
What are we missing?
A couple of doo-doo heads.
And how dare they not be here 10 minutes before raid?
Well, Frit didn't hit accept on Discord either, so
Looks like Frighten is missing.
Yeah, let me.
He usually gets on right around time.
And
Hopefully he knew it was 5 and not 5:30. Or sorry, 7.
And Doki's the other one missing.
he's doing an arena right now.
He at least hit confirm.
Gonna grab a hoodie, be right back.
Yeah, I had to do that shit. I fixed my AC today, and I'm like, get this house cooled down.
No trash.
It's just that at night here it's like 62 degrees, so it's really nice to have those fans in the windows.
Nope, no trash whatsoever.
Feels good, man.
Just us.
Yikes. Yeah, it's not even like the dungeon where a bunch of scrubs appear in front of the boss that you have to pull before you go to them. There's no trash.
We are the trash, yes.
Does anybody have a way to reach Frighten?
I just messaged him on Discord, hoping that maybe he would respond, but
Right.
he
Who is,
raids in my 10-man group, and I mean he's usually, if he's not going to be there, he usually tells us. So I mean it's not common for him to not show up.
Alright, so who would be first on the bench if he doesn't end up showing up?
It'll be said.
Okay.
Arcade or whatever. However you want to pronounce it.
Well, he's about to start a H++, so...
That's what I was
Probably
gonna say.
tell him not to.
Anyone else really excited?
I think all of
Yes.
them are.
I'm just excited to see something besides the inside of Alduar.
No shit.
And not here in the mountains.
But that's the best
In
part of
the
Alduar.
mountains.
That is the only good part of the entire place.
That particular speech.
Yes,
particular
just
speech.
that line.
And then hearing 3/4 of the guild sound over it. Yeah, perfect.
In the
Oh, come
mountains.
on. One Light Yog is awful nice to listen to.
You know what?
Listen
I
to
would
everybody
say...
going fucking crazy and
No.
like, oh my god, stay away from me.
Oriaya's death scream.
Oh god.
That is the worst part of Alduar.
Oh, I love that part.
Who was y'all's quartermaster supposed to be?
We have one of those?
Who was your guild banker?
Nerds.
Nerds was originally.
Who's doing it now?
We're in the same guild.
No, like, so we were talking about one of y'all's people that potentially like bringing over mats from y'all's bank to our bank and helping Des manage the guild bank.
Then keep it as Nerds because he left his bank tunes still in the Exodus Bank and has been managing that since we moved.
Okay, because that means
He's not an officer though.
no, he gets the quartermaster rank, which gives him more access to the bank so that he can work with Desmond to move things around.
Gotcha.
He just made a point to say he didn't want to be an officer, which is why I was pointing out that he's not an officer.
I can double
Totally
check.
an officer.
He is, but he doesn't have to say he is.
Exactly.
I can look at the guild control and see what the quartermaster has.
No, you can leave it. He's fine.
All right, guys. Well, while we're waiting for our last guy, let's start talking about what we're doing. Jesus Christ.
What the fuck?
Do we not have a druid?
We do not have a druid tonight.
We should find one of those.
Hey, do we have a druid tonight?
You still got your drums there, Rage?
Yes, I do.
Okay.
They
That sounds
have,
like a real shame.
42 charges left on them.
Okay.
No V-Riz. I guess we have lots.
Okay, so this fight is a bit of a DPS check because as we're fighting them, the next boss will show up on a timer whether or not we've killed the one before it. So we should still have the 3% haste buff. Ret Paladins give us that. Why wouldn't he?
Because he has DSAC instead. So he had to drop something. It's usually the one that people drop because boomies cover it.
Oh, my ret spec has both. I must be weird then.
It's usually not a problem.
No, it's not.
It shouldn't be. We will find out. All right, so quick rundown here. The first boss is going to, it's going to come in the doors, and we're going to tank him right where he's at. Melee is going to be behind him. Tanks will be, he's going to have his back to the gate, so the tanks will be basically right here. All ranged is going to form a semicircle around where the boss is going to be. So everybody, come on in and make a semicircle. Show me where you're going to stand. You need ranged all needs to be 15 yards away from the boss or you'll get interrupted. He will periodically throw a snowball at somebody. That person needs to run into melee to get it cleaved down. All melee needs to be aware that when somebody comes in with a snowball, you switch to the snowball and cleave to the boss. The snowball needs to die fast. The snowballs will also throw flame patches at people. You need to get out of them quickly. They do a lot of damage. That's pretty much it for the first phase. The tanks are going to swap. The impale that he does hurts a lot. So we're going to swap on 2 to 3 stacks depending on when the stacks drop off. We'll go 2 stacks for the first one, Jay, and then we just swap after our stacks drop after that.
You don't want to bubble off the first one, or?
I can.
I'm just asking out of curiosity because I know that was mentioned in the video. So
I was thinking of using that after the phase for when the worms come out.
Okay.
Another possible strategy is to use Bop on the snowball targets, but I don't think we'll need to do that. So then the worms come in. Acid Maw will, I believe he starts over here and is stationary, and then Dreadscale comes in. Well, okay, Dreadscale actually walks in, and then Acid Maw pops out of the ground. We're going to have Ben Affleck. You are going to tank Acid Maw. You'll be the only one hitting him. Everybody else is going to be on Dreadscale trying to burn him down. We're going to lust on that one.
Anywhere particular you want me to stand? Look like where you are right now is kind of
right up. So where I am right now is about where Acid Maw will be. You should tank him probably right about where Magzar is standing. He's got a triangle on his head right now. So that's about where you should tank him. Right. Everybody should be away from, not within 10 yards of Ben. He'll be getting hit by the acid. Oh no, Acid Maw does the. I'm sorry, I screwed that up. Acid Maw hits random people with the acid. The Dreadscale tank, the one that's moving the worm around, is going to have the fire, the pulsing flame. People when they get the random acid need to run to him so that it purges it off and then run back out again.
if I can just interject real quick, circling back to the snow hat things, they can't be cleaved, but you can cleave off of them, so you'll switch to them.
Yeah, they need
Yep,
to be
I
direct.
did say that.
Oh, I didn't. I'm sorry.
Yep. Everybody will switch to the snowballs and cleave off of them. So then, yeah, so Dreadscale will run in and he'll start here. Jay will slowly kite him a bit around the room. He leaves acid puddles behind him like Grobulus did in Nax. And everybody needs to stay away from Jay because he will be getting hit by Burning Bile, which will pulse AoE fire damage. The only people that get hit by that should be the ones who have the paralytic toxin on them. They run close to him so that he pulses and it clears the toxin from them. We're going to lust on that phase. We want Dreadscale dead as fast as possible. And then we will finish off. Wait, why do I have that backwards? Fuck. No, we want Acid Mod dead first, so I think I have those backwards. God damn it. Okay.
Don't beat yourself.
Mistake.
Yeah, I had these backwards. I've got to. Acid Maw is the one we want dead first, so I think I have them switched as to which one is which. I think Acid Maw is the mobile one first. So it's actually going to be the immobile one will be Dreadscale, so he'll be hitting random people with that fire, and somebody will need to go close to Jay to clear his paralytic toxin so that he doesn't get rooted in place. I've got myself completely turned around now. I need to double check this.
We start them off by bringing them into cleave, though, right?
No. I guess you could, and then yeah, because there isn't going to be anybody in melee. Yeah, I was thinking originally we were going to tank the other one normally, but yeah, that would be perfect. Yeah, bring him into cleave and slowly work him around because we don't have a tank to worry about there. If somebody, while I'm finishing this up, if somebody could just confirm for me which one is stationary, which one's mobile to start with, please.
In the video, Dreads.
Say again?
Dreadscale moves.
Okay,
Is that what somebody else said? I'm sorry, I had a dog barking.
Yeah, from what the video just said, Acid Maw is stationary and Dreadscale moves.
Well, that kind of screws everything up then, because we want Acid Maw dead. All right, so all right, well, we'll move on from that. And once the first worm dies, we want Acid Maw to die first, and then Dreadscale will be the only one up, and we burn him down. So then the only debuff we're dealing with is he'll hit random people with the AoE pulsing damage. Just make sure we're all spread out. And then the last guy is Gorehowl. He'll come right into the middle. The main things you have to worry about with him, melee, you want to be at maximum possible melee range because you can, Ice Howl, because you can outrange his whirl, which will send you flying back. So what I'm going to do is when he comes in, I'm going to pull him so that my back is to the wall. So I'll basically pull him so that I've got my back to the wall so that when he knocks me back, the boss doesn't move. Melee will just stay at maximum melee range and you shouldn't get knocked back. He will periodically turn and cast freeze at somebody, freezing everybody in that direction. If the person who's his primary target ice blocks or blinks or whatever gets out of it, he stops entirely. So if you can figure out if it's you and you have an ability to do that, then do it. Otherwise, healers, you just got to heal through it. And then he'll periodically jump to the middle of the room, knock us all to the walls, and target a random person, and that person he will charge at. Unlike in normal, we don't get a movement speed buff to get out of the way. So you must be aware of which person he's targeting, which direction he's running, and you must get out of the way. If he hits you, you will die. And we will not get the 50% damage increase on him for a while. He charges, he runs into the wall, stuns himself, and he takes extra damage for about 10 seconds, maybe 15.
A hunter's able to trank shot away the enrage if somebody does.
Yep, if somebody gets hit by it and it enrages him, we need that trank shot. So Ubi, that's you. Whatever that poison is that can cleanse it can do it as well, but we need Ubi to do it. So Ubi, make sure you've got your trank shot available.
My game crashed. I'll be right back. Or I'll be right back on.
BRB.
All right, so phase 2 with the worms. We need everybody to focus on Acid Maw. So Ben, we're going to have you pick up the worm to start with at least. We'll switch to a real tank as soon as the impale stacks have dropped off. So Jay, whichever one of us does not have impale stacks, will pick up the mobile worm and tank him. And then the other one who doesn't have the impale stacks will pick up Acid Maw as soon as your impale stacks drop off.
Should one of us shamans be rolling cleansing totem? Is that going to help?
No, it will not help. It doesn't have any effect on the debuffs in this fight.
Okay.
The only way to get rid of the paralytic toxin is to be hit by the pulsing AoE from the person who's got the dread scale debuff. So when the phase starts and we're fighting Acid Maw, we're all spread out. If you get the paralytic toxin debuff, you need to run to whichever tank is tanking dread scale, because he will be pulsing out an AoE that will cleanse that toxin from you. If it will slowly build up, making you slower and slower until it finally completely stuns you. And then the only way to get out of that is to have the person with it come running to you. And the tank's not going to do that. Does anybody have any questions about this?
Just full-blown domination.
I just want to confirm. You said, is it pulsating the fire, or do we have to get right in front of him?
The tank will be pulsing an AoE around him.
Oh, the tank themselves. Okay.
Yes, the tank will be doing it.
I gotcha.
So you want to watch out, because the worms do occasionally do a spew where they do it's like cone effect in front of them.
Yeah, that's what I thought was the. Okay.
Yep. So you've got to make sure that he's not about to do that before you go running to the tank.
Good to know. Thank you.
I think it's all going to make more sense when we're actually doing it.
Yeah, we'll be
absolutely.
But for sure, we're killing Acid Maw first.
Yes, Acid Maw needs to die first because
different things say kill different ones first.
Right. Well, if you don't kill Acid Maw first, then his paralytic toxin is the only effect we have, and there's no way to cleanse it. And then we just slowly start losing people to the stun.
Rage. From your spreadsheet for Soulstones, we have Nertz on Rage, Bennett on Jay, and Bari on Ally.
Yeah, so those are automatically generated by the roster. I didn't set those. The NA is supposed to go on a druid, and we don't have any. That's why it says NA.
Is that what we want for at least this boss fight?
Oh, right. So we're looking at me, Jay, and Callie for Soulstone targets. Yeah, that'll work for now. I don't have a better choice for them.
So I have Rage.
Yep.
Okay.
And you can DI the poison off and take the soul stone if you have to.
And we're just waiting for Mo.
it keeps trying to update, and it's saying waiting on another update, but nothing else is updating.
You restart your BattleNet client.
I did that. I'll try it again.
If you click the little downloads icon at the top, does it say anything's happening?
Download manager. One is paused, one is queued.
Yeah,
The thing is
unpause
actually-
that one.
Okay, now it's initializing. I don't know what the hell happened. I just got on.
Turn off the porn.
Never.
Alright, so let's everybody get into position. We've got a semicircle around where the boss is going to be. We need to be well spread out because we don't want the fire to be hitting lots of people. Melee, you should basically be standing by the gate.
If we're actually doing a poll, can we get Feast out?
As soon as Mo gets here.
Come on, Mo.
I'm working on it.
I'm fucking hungry, dude. Hurry up.
I'm sorry.
Most of us have been sitting here for at least half an hour.
That's it. G kick him.
Would it be
If
the
it
first
helped.
time? My
It's
computer
no
struggled
fun when
busting.
he's not online. Gonna make a G-kick macro.
I'm surprised you already haven't.
I'm just gonna bind it to my icy touch ability.
No, there's a certain amount of satisfaction that comes with, you know, typing it in.
Also, in case it wasn't obvious, when we're dealing with the worms, Acid Maw in particular is going to be facing at Ben until the other tank has him. That means that he will be spewing at Ben, so everybody needs to be off to the side here so that they don't get hit by it as well. And when the tank picks it up, we're going to be facing him back to the wall here.
So don't stand by Ben.
Yeah,
That means you too, Mags.
Now, the other thing to keep in mind is because this is heroic, the worms will come out on a set timer. And if we haven't killed Gormak yet, there's a good chance of that.
2.5 minutes.
Yep, there's a good chance that Gormak won't be dead when the worms come out. So people need to be ready to move out of the way of Ben. Ben, you need to pick up the worm even if Gormak's not dead. You need to, nuke the crap out of him with whatever your highest threat ability is. And everybody needs to get the fuck away from him.
Are we tanking them close and is DPS running into the burning bile, or are you running over to us? If we get the paralytic poison.
If you get the paralytic poison, you need to run to the tank. We cannot have the tank run to you, or we'll bring the worm over there and he'll spew over everybody.
Okay.
He's online!
About time.
G-kick him!
Oh, let's actually do polls and kill bosses.
Alright, so I just rewatched a part of Jordy's video. He's saying that only the mobile worm will do that cone spew. So the one that's stationary, the one that Ben is going to be tanking, won't do that.
Nope, just the one that you're kiting.
Yeah, so we don't need to worry about that.
Refresh your fish feast, guys, because we won't get to eat another
Yep,
one.
dropping a fish feast right in. Oh, no,
There's one
there's
down.
already one down. Never mind. So melee, you'll also periodically get knocked back by the stationary worm. So just be aware of that. Now the worms will, after a period of time, they will submerge, move to a random location in the room, come back up, and they will swap which one is stationary and which one is mobile. What we want is for Acid Maw to be dead before they submerge. I don't know if that's possible.
We're gonna bring the heat.
Lust is saved for that part of the fight anyway.
Lust is being used when the worms come out. We want to burn Acid Maw down with Lust.
Train him.
You want it immediately when he comes out, or you want it after we finish the first boss?
As soon as they come out, because we need to catch up if we're behind.
Okay.
All right, Melee, you should be by the gate. Everybody needs flasks.
Are you calling for divine sacks, or are we just doing it?
Woo. Woo.
Let me see.
Mags, Cade, other mags, Doki.
The spreadsheet has Jormungandr CDs listed, but I don't know what ability you'd be doing that for, because I don't know of any raid-wide abilities that it's going to do.
Just do it if you see massive damage. Okay.
Yeah, let's just see it.
On the final phase, you want to use it for Arctic Breath.
Okay.
All right, so everybody's ready.
Soulstone on rage.
Domination.
Starting it up.
Let's give it a shot and see what happens. What's the worst that can happen?
We're gonna wipe a few times.
I see
Hey, whoa.
Now, Melee, give us a few seconds to get threat before you attack. This guy hurts. He will one-shot you.
Yeah, healers need to be ready for impale damage.
We're on it. No pressure.
Stretch it out.
Spread out a bit.
Yeah, so the video guy kept talking about running the train on him, and I was like, the train in
5,
town.
4, 3, 2, 1. Watch your feet. Silence soon.
Just first
Watch your feet.
Everybody switch to snowball. Cleave onto the boss. Kill the snowball.
Silence soon.
Second snowball. If you've got the snowball, come to melee.
Ricky, go.
Yeah, I'm trying.
Silence soon.
3 on me. Taunt.
I've got 5 seconds. Taunting.
Silence soon. Stack high. Silence soon.
What was this about him not being dead before the next
Silence
boss?
soon.
Yeah.
Yeah, look at that. Look at that shaman.
15 seconds, guys.
30
Get ready.
seconds.
Look at that shaman.
I cannot bubble mine off.
5,
I'm picking up boss.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Oh, I'm down. Buffs on Jagos.
Are we on the right one? Are we killing the right one? It's an acid ball, right?
Acid ball, yep. Based off our strat. Acid.
Do not be by the tank.
If you get paralytic poison, you gotta run into the tank, get it off.
I got caught with it while trying to tank acid ball.
Rage down.
Ouch.
Rack City!
Wipe it.
We scared him away. Oh no.
Right. Jay, how many stacks of Impale did you have when you picked up the worm?
Just one, but so I don't know if I should have let you take the 4th stack, but when I had 4 stacks, I was probably very hard to deal.
Let's go ahead and do that. So if we have the same timing, let's go ahead and do that. Where I'll just take a 4th one. I'll use my survival cooldown for that.
Everyone should be running back. It's literally...
Yeah, it's a short run, guys. Yeah, we clearly have more than enough DPS to easily clear this. We still had, what, 40 seconds before the next boss was going to come on its own?
This isn't really a DPS thing, it's a mechanics thing.
Absolutely. Yeah, but we need to make sure everybody needs to swap to those snowballs. I saw a lot of damage still going on to the boss while the snowball was slowly going down. Everybody has to switch to the snowball and kill it. Especially if it's a healer that got hit by it, because they can't heal. They can cast instants and that's it.
So the only thing that confused me was that when the snowballs come out, it literally popped up over my head. There's a snowball on me, but it wasn't in fact on me. It was just them being summoned. So I guess wasn't aware that that's what they called it.
Weird. Okay.
So it scared the living snot out of me. So I immediately blinked into melee so they could start working on it. And I was like, "There's nothing on me. I'm literally targeting the other ones, but there's nothing on me." And it kept saying it every single time one was spawned.
That's annoying. All right, there's a fish feast. Make sure everybody eats it. And get back into position as soon as you've got your buffs.
We're missing intellect.
Yeah, I'm gonna get you in 1 second. Nope.
Thank you.
Nin?
Are we running
he
in
went
logs, by the
AFK.
way?
Yeah, he said AFK, grumpy toddler.
How did healing the first boss feel for the healers?
Easy.
Fine, yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Jay, I gotta change my mind on that. If I use my defensive, then I can't bubble it off of myself. So go ahead and take the ones you did. I will bop you. Make sure that you have a Cancelara macro so that you can click it back off.
Yep.
Won't he lose the worm when he gets bopped?
We do that before the worm spawns.
Just curious, does anybody need a health stone?
Yes.
Yes, everybody.
Yes.
Well, not everybody that died after, like the wife was called.
I mean, I only got hit once for like 60,000 damage.
There's plenty of opportunity to take that health stone.
I don't know. I got hit. Oh, everybody just spit at me. Never mind.
Nin, you back yet?
He's back.
I should have gone pee while we had that break.
So no pre-potting on this guy, huh?
Start right from scratch again?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like a gauntlet.
Hey.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Silence soon.
Jay, let me go to 3 for the first one.
Watch your feet. Silence soon.
Do we got a thingy out yet?
It's on you, Rick.
Bring the snowball into melee. Kill the snowball. All the way into melee.
Silence soon.
More into melee.
Over to where the melee are behind the boss.
Down.
I'm lagging. Sorry.
Silence
Buffs on
soon.
Jay.
Stack high.
I'm reading 1 stack on you. Is that 2 stacks now?
I just hit 2, yep.
There's still another snowball.
Silence soon.
Boss will die if we just focus it.
Alright, take him now.
Kill them.
Do a mana tide?
Alright, I'm clear. I can take acid, Ma.
Okay.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Yeah, we're not going to be able to make it to you.
Yeah, that's not gonna work.
What was there?
We all got poisoned and we couldn't catch up to get the flame.
Gotcha.
How does the poison work? Is it's an area, right? It's an area effect.
Yeah, it hits a random person and everybody nearby.
So yeah, we need to be spread out more on him. We need to be spread out all the way around him.
Yeah, we had a nice chunk of people all get.
Yeah, a ton of people got hit by that first one.
Orleans,
Yeah, wait until they despawn before you release. All right, now you can release.
Shaman.
I didn't think they were supposed to be that close together. Like it's, yeah.
I thought
Yeah.
they were. They're not supposed to be cleaved, but I thought the video showed them getting cleaved at the start, and then you drag it.
Yes, our strat seems to be very different from the video that was posted.
Well, in the video, they kill the other guy first.
What?
In the video, they kill the other dude first, and then they let the paralytic poison stack up on the... Because then, when the other one comes up, he's just going to spit the paralytic poison at the tank. And they let the paralytic poison stack on the tank because they can kill it before it paralyzes the tank. And I guess you could always taunt and have another tank take his place if he got paralyzed.
Yeah, let's just do that. Let's go with what the video is saying to do. Let's just follow it.
So you kill the moving...
Yeah, everybody will get on
first
the
this
everybody
time.
will get on the mobile one. Remember, it's just like Grobulus. He'll drop poison puddles behind him, so Jay will keep moving it.
And you need to make sure you're never pointing him at the raid. So raid, make sure that if he's moving it clockwise, don't
he's
be
gonna
clockwise.
slowly kite it around the group, and the group needs to make sure they're not in front of him.
But don't glob up too much, or then the other guy's going to spin on us and screw everybody. Because that's what happened there. We had like 7 or 8 people get hit with that paralytic poison.
Melee needs to try to be spread while following him as much as you can, but they can easily reach the tank to get it cleansed. But it does damage too, so you don't want to overwhelm our healers. All right, where's our feast? There it is.
They're tauntable, right?
Yes.
So we can switch a tank if one gets paralyzed.
Yep.
Okay. Now, is that tank paralyzed the rest of the fight?
Should be able to hand a freedom out of it.
Gotcha.
I don't think Hand of Freedom works.
Worst case, I don't think it's permanent. I think it only lasts a little while.
You can bubble it, or you can have somebody DI you.
That's what the video said.
So if
so
nothing
put a soul
else,
stone on, put a soul stone on Callie, and then the
I
worst
have
case
one.
scenario- okay, then she can be the last ditch scenario for a tank. Because if it's not rage, then it'll be Jay. So then she
Ransomware
can
get
be
your food buff.
so everybody understands what we're doing, right? We're killing the moving one first this time, the moving worm.
No problem.
Yep.
Let's do this shit.
And Cad, however the fuck you pronounce your
Cade.
name. Oh, there you go. All right. What is it?
Cade.
Cade. All right.
The moving one only spits on the tank, right?
The moving one applies its debuff to the tank. The stationary one hits random people.
Okay, that's what I thought. But the moving one drops the shit.
Correct.
behind
It drops
Right.
the poison behind him
Okay.
and does a cone in front of him periodically. All right, here we go.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. Silence soon.
Here's the first snowball. Switch to
Watch your
it.
feet. Watch your feet.
I'd have to be within 15 range of your caster.
Silence soon.
Taunt. Second snowball is out. Switch to it.
Watch your feet. Silence soon.
Bring it in closer to the boss. Taunt
about that.
Bring it in.
Taunt now.
Bring it into melee. Bring it deeper. Bring it deeper.
Silencing.
Deeper.
Stack high. Silencing.
Paints up on rage.
There's a mage here with the kobold on him. Who never took it in.
Kill the kobold. Alright, I just popped myself.
Wait.
Make sure to be spread out.
Everybody's on
5,
dread scale. Give them a
4,
couple seconds to get
3,
thread before you go nuts.
2, 1.
Push it, push it, push it.
Submerging in 5.
Stop at 5%, switch. Hopefully you'll die.
I'm staying on acid maw.
He's enraged. Bring me more tank damage.
Do not be where the boss is facing. Alright, I'm stunned. Jay taken. It'll wear off in 35 seconds. But I'm going to be standing in poison at that point.
Can you bubble?
Nope. Just let me die.
I'm gonna be immobilized soon. Mobilized.
He can move now, right?
No, he's stationary.
Work.
Warlock, tank him.
I can drop a totem if we need to.
Oh, that's not good.
Burn, burn, burn. I can soul stone. I'm good. I'm up.
Okay. Remember,
need
spread
some
all
bus.
the way around
Bus,
here.
bus.
Half the raid is dead.
Well, we're
3.
seeing it.
Yep.
Want to spread all the way around him, so when he does his breath, he only hits a limited number of people.
Max melee range.
Yep, melee should be as far away as possible so you don't get thrown away.
Down.
Everybody watch.
Yep, look where he's targeting. Nerds.
Now get out of the way.
Pim says right on who it's charging.
Perfect.
And when he targets you, you get a speed buff, right?
Nope.
You don't get a speed buff.
Not in the hard
No.
war.
Oh, not in the hard one. Okay, gotcha.
Nuke his ass.
Okay, that's the entire boss. This is all he does. Rinse and repeat.
So, Rage, why couldn't you bubble out of the paralytic poison?
Because I used it to get rid of my impale stacks.
Gonna have to knock that.
We fucked that dude up. Shaman!
Have the ret bop you instead of using your bubble.
That still puts the 2-minute debuff on me where I can't use it again.
Well, that was fun.
I think we learned a lot that attempt.
We need
We
to
did.
not be half dead going into the last one.
We got this.
So not have
We're all
to
gonna
burn
die
a
this time.
bubble to get rid of the impale.
Alright, you can release.
Yep. Yeah, I was letting myself get to 4 stacks right at the end and then bubbling it off so that Jay and I were both clear.
Yeah, I can't do that. We're gonna have to use
Nope.
the mechanics to do it, and that way you have the bubble to save yourself from the poison.
Alternatively, if we switch roles so that Jay is getting the stacks at the end, I can bop him so that he loses it and I don't have any.
Do that.
Sweet.
But that requires that Jay be able to survive those hits. He got killed by them on their first attempt.
It was, I think it was Kali lagging more so than anything because I was
Okay.
at 4 stacks in our first pool and survived through it, but it was definitely chunky.
All right, so let's try it. Let's see if you can get initial threat on him first. That you should be able to do that. Your goddamn icy touch cheating bullshit.
Mister, you get to bubble yourself bullshit.
I believe the rules.
So
of
Jay
bullshit
tank
are-
first, and then at the end of it, I'll bop it off you. You need to be able to click off blessing and protection. Make sure you never.
$1 Kali, you have a soulstone. If our tank needs it, you can divine intervention them and take the res.
You do not have a soulstone yet, Rage.
Alley food.
I'm
I'll get
eating.
rid of the
I'm getting
poison.
my food buff first.
I'm doing a fine job of dying without.
Without sacrificing yourself.
That's fair.
All right, you're good, Rage.
Don't understand why
Ricky, you don't
I'm
have
not
food.
able to pick up a healthstone.
You
Do
probably
you have one
them
in your
already.
bank?
No.
Or in your bag?
You have a different.
No.
You
I don't have one at all. Check
we
my
do
bags
druid
and check
buff?
my bags.
Crater, are you ready?
Oh, sorry. Yep.
All right, here we go.
What are we missing?
Druid buff.
Right, drums hanging. All right, so Jay's going to tank him first. I will taunt off you at 3 stacks.
Sounds good.
Nuke City.
Okay, apparently it didn't start. Hang on. Starting again.
I'll talk to him.
Yeah, Mo, you get it.
And remember, casters, as long as you're outside of 15 yards, the silence will not affect you. So when you run up, be real careful.
So when do we pre-pot? What number?
I think it was 12.
Really?
Yep.
Right there.
Well, that's kind of wasting all but 3
Yeah.
seconds of a post.
Yeah.
5,
Still works for me,
4,
though.
3, 2, 1.
Whoa, RMA.
Knackers. Not gonna beat me now.
Silence soon.
Wow.
Yeah, we're going to beat him this time. Snowball is down. Everybody switch. Range, you should be shooting that vassal already.
Should be shooting what?
Silence soon.
Snowball's vassal.
Oh, this is gonna suck.
3 stacks.
It's on me. It's on me. Ah! Ah!
Bring it right into the boss. All the way in.
I'm like,
Yep, when you bring-
I'm under the
when you
boss.
bring Snowball in, bring it behind the boss.
Behind the boss?
Yep, bring it to where the melee are.
Okay.
Alright, Jay, take him whenever you can.
You need to get that all the way in.
Silence soon.
Yeah, not just the tip. Next snowball is up.
Stack high. Silent C.
I'm down.
Jeez.
Buffs on Jagos.
Silent C.
Jay Tonkin. We'll have one stack each.
That should be fine.
Alright, I bopped it off of you.
Oh,
Took it off.
that's terrible.
You're just gonna hug the wall as you kite, right?
Sure.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Well, I could use an innervate. We don't have one.
No innovate.
Stop on Dread skill. Oh.
He's dead.
There'll be an angry snake when he comes back up.
He doesn't seem that angry.
No, we got him in
got
perfect timing.
If you time it just right, then he doesn't enrage. Which is what we did here.
On purpose?
Blind squirrel finds a nut every once in a while.
Heisen needs buffs when you can.
I'm done. Jay taken. Alright, going back to stationary.
He can spawn anywhere,
Spread
right?
out.
Yep, everybody spread out. He can hit lots of random people with that paralytic spray now. Melee, try to stay spread out as well. Oof.
I still have 10 seconds.
I'm good.
This poison might get to me.
Pulling him to the wall, putting my back to it. Ooh, ouch. Buffs on rage.
Melee, you cannot be getting hit by a wall.
Alright, get ready.
Look at who it's targeting, move out of the way. Go, go, go. Here we go.
So don't run super far away from him because you get a DPS boost because he's stunned.
Mag, if you have invis or something.
I do.
Ah, son of a bitch.
And we're going to make sure we spread out better when he bangs into the wall.
Here we go.
Tranquilizing shot now.
Now he's enraged.
Trank.
Trick shot.
Trank shot.
He's dead.
I
Sally, if you have the poison that does it.
moved immediately, so I don't know how that happened because I was maybe stuck in that door. I had to come out a little bit.
Yeah, people got stuck in the door.
Alright, wipe it. We're almost there, guys.
Yeah, that looked good. Right up until it didn't.
That was progress. We got to the final phase with, I think, 3 people dead.
Yeah, and I died literally as we went into the final.
I mean, I died before the first hit went out, so.
I might as well have been dead. I was paralyzed.
Melee, you guys need to just don't be in melee range at the very, very start. Let the tank get the first hit.
Tranquilizing shot now.
Alright, release.
I died to paralytic poison.
Same. Oh boy, can't wait to listen to that voice line over and over.
In the mountains.
This should be the only week we have to listen to it because
I was gonna say we're gonna master the fights.
Tragic.
So you guys are saying we don't want to kill the first worm. We want to let him go down and then come up and kill him.
We want to do exactly. We want to do
You want to
exactly
dodge
what we
and
did
kill him
last
while
time.
he's down. Gotcha.
Yeah, if the other worm is submerged when he dies, then he doesn't enrage.
So it's a timing thing, and we totally oopsed it, but it worked. So let's do it again.
Let's oops it again.
Yeah, it was perfect.
It was a perfect oops. Because that was totally a fucking oops.
I like the worms better that time.
Yes, absolutely.
Here's food buff.
Soul stones.
Oh yeah.
I have one.
Good idea.
I'm gonna go ahead and drum up the druid. Everybody get that?
Yep.
It would be helpful during the worm phase if we know who has the fire thing. So if we get the poison, we know which of you to go to.
It's always the tank.
And you have to wait until he has it, and you have to wait until after a whatchamacallit.
I know it's always the
5,
tank, but I don't know
4,
which one.
3,
The one that's moving.
2, 1.
Guys, come on. Don't be in melee range at the start. Let the tank pick it up first.
Silence soon.
First snowball is out. Bringing it in.
I'm stunned. I'll be right there.
Silence soon.
Thank you.
Kill the snowball.
Silence soon.
Not when you can.
Silence soon. Stack high. Silence soon.
Taunting.
Kill him before Rage gets a stack.
He gave me one final fuck you.
I need
Jay, Jay, how long on your bleed?
24 seconds.
5,
All right, I bopped
4,
you.
3, 2, 1.
Click it off.
Did my macro not work?
It did not.
We got spread out, spread out, spread out.
Did we oops good?
Nope.
Nope.
We finish him first.
Yes. Don't be in front of the mobile worm. Somebody with burning bile come stand next to the tank here. Anybody have it?
Nope.
Alright, I'm frozen. Go ahead and take him. Alright, going stationary now.
Yeah, spread out big time.
Spread the fuck out. Melee should be spread all around him. Try to be as far apart from each other as you can.
Wouldn't
I'm paralyzed for 34 seconds, and this stuff's about to get me.
Can we bop him?
Bop doesn't work on that.
Just let him die. We need the heals on the tanks.
Running into the wall.
Wow.
Gotta spread out better, guys. Guys, spread out. I'm watching like 4 people on each other.
Yeah, he doesn't do anything except that breath.
You
so-
ready?
Then spread all the
Good
way
job.
out, big semicircle around him.
I'm gonna pull him away from the gate when he comes back out of this.
Max melee range, guys.
Yeah, max melee range, you'll avoid that kickback.
You ready?
I can reincarnate.
Max melee range.
quiet. I'm taunting.
He periodically stuns me. Like now.
Get ready.
Tranquilizing shot now.
Trick shot.
Melee range.
You have him?
Stay spread out.
Yep, I got it.
Yes, we can. Fuck this guy.
Ten seconds on the enrage. Burn them, guys. Nice work.
Yeah, this is just going to get easier and easier each week. Very good kill, guys.
Very nice.
Nice job,
5?
everybody.
We got 5 emblems for that kill?
Yep.
Nice.
Wow, I thought we'd get 2. Oh, he dropped a barb.
True trophies of the Crusade.
So do they each drop 2 then?
Looks like.
2 and 5? That's awesome.
What are these trophies for again?
Trophies are for 245 tier pieces.
That's res people.
Yeah.
Lots of work to keep going.
Anywhere
Guys.
from
Stay focused.
45 to 75 triumph tokens, plus a token, or plus the trophy to get your heroic tier.
So I'm assuming we all want to roll on those, right?
Yeah, you should roll on them. They're not BIS, but they're still going to be upgrades for most of us. So roll on them if you want them.
Oh, I see ties.
298s.
So we've got 2 of them. We'll get 1 to the top 2 rolls. Can we get a repair bot?
Can Inflicted get a res?
I tried my best, Inflicted.
Where are you?
Thank you.
Where are you, Inflicted?
I'm clicking. Oh, she's on the
But you're
wall.
hiding in a
wall. I'm sitting here watching everybody else get up, and I'm like,
Well,
I'm
these
not going to take
Crusader
it
orbs
personally.
were thrown in the guild bank.
Yes, those are for
Thank
crafting.
you.
They're the new ruined orbs.
All right, I'll grab one of those.
Great kill, guys. Great kill.
There's a Jeeves up, everybody. Please avail yourself of its services.
Damn, Nin.
Damn, man.
You better
He
disenchant
really
that,
wanted
man.
it.
It's
I
for
want
those.
it.
It's for those robes not dropping off a council forever.
Oh shit.
Was there a feast I missed?
Nope.
Yeah, I don't think they dropped a new one yet.
Gonna drop one in
Trust
the middle
dead,
room here.
trust dead folk.
I really have to state the obvious. I didn't die that time.
I did.
Congrats, Ben.
Congrats, man.
Seems like a pretty nice ring.
It's
Fantastic. Refresh your fish feast as
Crit and haste.
I
Yikes.
think we may not get a chance to again.
Rats Mo.
Alright, so the next boss is the demon.
That's not what I heard. I heard it's a gnome.
Yeah. So Jay, you're gonna tank the boss. I'm gonna tank the ads. Main things to keep in mind is he alternates between summoning mistresses and infernals, and we have to kill the portal that's summoning them, or they keep coming. Mages, make sure you're spell stealing the nether power he puts up.
Are we not logging?
I've got my logs running, I just haven't posted them.
Same.
Alright, starting them up now here. Oh, I did that wrong. Fuck. There we go. Okay. So yeah, mages, make sure you're spell stealing another power. He will do an incinerate flesh on people, which puts an absorb shield. The healers need to heal through that shield.
It's 80,000 healing that needs to be done.
Yep. If you fail to do it within 12 seconds, it hits the entire raid for a big burst of damage. So you have to make sure we get that. He casts a fell fireball. Make sure we're interrupting that. He hits the primary tank with that, but they should always be getting interrupted. He does a fell lightning that chains. It doesn't increase damage. It just hits a bunch of people. You just heal through it. He will target people with a flame effect that you need to run out with, and you'll leave a trail of fire with it, so don't run it through the raid. The other thing, so when the Mistress of Pain is out, she will pick a random person, leap over to them, hit them for 50% of their max health, and then return to the tank. So healers need to make sure everybody is always above half health. There's also the Mistress's Kiss ability. This is a weird one. She puts it in effect on you. The next time you finish casting a spell, you get locked out of that school for 8 seconds. So if you have a school you don't use, you should have a quick casting spell in that school that you can use to just get rid of the debuff. It's kind of an advanced thing, but if you can figure out how to do that, please do. And then the Infernals will randomly pick a person, shoot over to them, and then start pulsing AoE. So just watch out for that. If you see the Infernal rush over by you, get out of the way. People need to be spread out for the most part for this fight. Jay, you want to try to learn the pattern of where the portals spawn. They're in fixed locations, so try to have the boss at where the next one's going to spawn. I believe the first one spawns right around here. And so that we're already there, so melee can cleave it as soon as it spawns. And then I will pick up the ads as they spawn. When the volcano spawns, it's going to spawn 3 infernals at a time. So we'll just do our best with that. All right, any questions?
Are we also bringing the tank near to the volcanoes?
Yeah, because the volcanoes need to be killed too.
Okay, so it's going to be the same as the portals, just...
Yeah, so you do need to wait for the volcanoes. You want to wait until it has spewed out its 3 infernals, because it also pulses fire damage as it does that. Once the 3rd infernal is out, then bring the boss over and cleave it down. But the portals for the maidens need to be killed immediately.
Yeah, I hear the maidens are a little bit of a bitch.
A little bit. Jed, you need food.
Is it still down? Or did I miss it?
No, you missed it.
Yeah, buddy.
Anybody you got personal food you can use?
I don't.
Anybody got some spell power food to give Jed?
I got him.
There's a fish feast down.
Thank you.
Oh, that works too. Yeah, I suppose we've got enough of them.
Oh,
Like, I only made 700.
All right, starting it up. There's a long RP for this. So.
Did you get one, Jed?
A minute 20.
Oh my god.
What was that?
You get one?
There's a minute 20 before.
Yeah, I got one.
Okay.
How long before we can skip all the pleasantries with this?
I don't think it ever happens.
This is in lieu of trash.
If you think about it, I mean, it gives you a minute to get up and go pee.
Can you walk a little faster, please?
He's a gnome. What do you expect?
Rip him.
Rocket boots?
Aren't those a goblin invention?
They are.
They're all the same.
Whoa!
Kali, I'm judging you so hard right now.
Don't ask. It looked like a fish feast.
How does that look like a fish feast?
I have no idea. I've looked at it 4 times. tank is main tanking this? Please.
J Ghost.
Thank you.
Can we pre-pot on this one?
Trifling gnome. That's what I remember about this encounter.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
It was just a lie on
I
that
replied to.
Go ahead and list on pull.
Interrupt.
Ransom, you need to get out with that. Right, pull the boss out of the flames.
Interrupt. Dispel boss.
Here's the first portal. Everybody should focus the portal, cleave the boss. And then do the same thing with the mistress. Cleave. Focus her.
Ben didn't get the big heals to clear that burning flesh.
So damn you, Ben, you killed me with your burning inferno.
A couple of
Interrupt.
Well, I can't clear it. The healers have to clear it.
No, it was Ben's. Yeah.
It was all Ben's fault. He killed me.
Dispel boss. Interrupt.
Interrupts are important too.
Yep, so there's a few notes there. When you get the fell flames on you, you have to run out. I saw a few people got that and just stood in the group, killing everybody. Mages, you need to spell steal the nether power. He had 10 stacks there when we wiped. Otherwise, shamans, if you can purge it too, but I prefer the mages spell steal it.
Oh,
I think they would too.
It, or,
What's that?
Does he just keep applying it, or what?
Yep, he
gets 10
puts
stacks.
another stack up on himself every once in a while.
Okay.
It's a 20% damage increase per stack.
Gotcha.
I'll drop a piece.
I was gonna say I know I spell still, but I didn't realize he kept doing it. So.
Yep, he does it regularly. He can it stacks up to 10 times.
All right.
And he was stacked all the way up, which is why his chain lightning was one-shotting people.
I think Ben should have one. If he's tanking, he should have one.
What?
So
I wasn't tanking. I just got a debuff that didn't get healed off of me.
Okay.
But where do soulstones go, Rage?
Typically you'd put them on holy paladins and druids, but I guess, yeah, let's put them on Callie and the tanks this time.
What is it saying that the nether portal was hitting me?
The nether portal it doesn't do damage. What you got hit by was, oh, yeah, nether portal. Never mind. What the hell? Yeah, I'm not sure what that is then. So maybe I think that's just a raid-wide hit that it does when it gets summoned. I don't think there's anything else we can do about it. So we killed the portal just a couple seconds after the second Maiden of Pain or Mistress of Pain spawned. We need it dead before the second one spawns. We cannot have a second one. So as soon as that portal spawns, everyone switches to it. Cleave off the boss if you can, but the portal is the #1 priority. It's got to die fast. Same thing when the volcanoes spawn after the 3 infernal. Well, range should switch to the volcano immediately. Melee should wait until the 3rd infernal spawns before going in to kill it.
But he just chills here until we attack him. We don't have to go through that whole null
You have
crap
to
again.
talk to Tyrion or Barrett Ramsey, the guy by the door. You have to talk to him to release it so that we can fight it again.
Gotcha.
Can I make a suggestion?
What's up?
I have a vague memory of doing this. You don't make a big circle around the boss. You make a semicircle, because otherwise people on the far side are out of range. And Ben got no heals because we couldn't find him.
Well, if you do a full circle around, you would do that with the healers regularly spaced
I
out.
think
as
there was
well.
a reason we only stayed in a semicircle, and I don't remember what it was, but whatever.
Well,
Yeah,
it'll be
probably.
easier for us to hit the portal that comes out and the other guys that come out too.
Yeah, as long as we need to get the portals down quickly. That's the important part of it. So if we don't need to spread throughout the room. The only thing we need to move out of the way of is the flames on the ground. So.
Who wants soulstone on this fight?
Callie has
lots
one.
of people are
We
missing
said
flash.
Callie in the tanks for this one.
I have one. I have one.
I got range.
Ricky, Mo Food.
Pizzazz, Ransom, Flask. Cade, yours is going to expire too. As is mine. Look at that. All right, here we go. Oh hell. Okay.
So we can
No
do it
warning.
now.
Yeah,
Interrupt.
I'll do a countdown before I click next time.
No, it's just you initiated combat.
Dispel boss. Interrupt.
Spell steal that, get to the portal. Alright,
Heal
focus
Creator.
the Mistress of Pain, cleave to the boss.
Heal Krator.
Stop casting.
A lot smoother for sure.
Interrupt. Dispel boss.
Spell steal. It's got 5 stat. There we go, keep going.
Interrupt.
Alright, we're getting the volcano shortly.
Interrupt.
Heal Selly. There's the volcano. Move away from it.
Maxar.
Dispel boss.
Range, kill these infernals.
Interrupt.
Melee, stay on the boss.
Oh shit, that was that far? Okay.
Interrupt.
Heal
Do you, want,
Doki.
do you want me to use my soul stone?
Never mind. No, just wipe it.
Interrupt.
Very, very good progression. We almost got this. We learned how to deal with the volcanoes properly, and it's just
Yeah, I mean that
repeat from there.
that portal
Dispel
fucking melted,
boss.
and then the volcano will probably melt a lot faster
Dispel.
than this next one. So
Yep. All right, release. Come back.
Yeah, way better.
because after that it's just the same thing over again, right?
Yep. There are no other mechanics we haven't seen yet. That's the end of the fight.
Yay, progression!
Yeah. So I'm gonna keep the infernals away from the boss. Ranged, you should be killing them. Melee, you should stay on the boss.
They're what emanate that little like pulse, right?
Yeah, but they will also pick a random person, which could be one of the melee, shoot over and start pulsing. So melee all need to be prepared to move out of the way, including Jay.
There's literally a big thing on your screen that says bad damage if you have Thames.
Everybody in this raid better have Thames.
So Frighten had the wrong raid time. He got mixed up.
That happens.
He just got home. He got home from work like 15 minutes ago.
Oh, okay. That's why we have the bench.
Are you going to give us a countdown before you talk to him this time?
Yes, I am.
I can't believe he immediately engages.
That'll probably let. Well, that'll probably let us three pockets fly.
Yes.
Food buffs, let's go, people. J, Mo, Nerds.
Trying to find the feast. Got it.
And did the healers feel like the half circle worked better?
Yes.
Until Magzar went out of range.
Exactly.
Yeah, I'll make sure to move back in. Sorry, I wasn't sure.
Is that able to be ice blocked off or no?
I think it is.
Oh, I'll try it then on the incinerate.
Try it where they can heal you.
The reason I talk about the semicircle is we have a lot of chain type healers here tonight.
Oh, good point. Yeah, we got
I'm
two
the
rest
only
on.
holy paladin, so you have to kind of be near each other.
It's 85,000 healing you guys got to pump in him to get it off.
Yep. Nerds,
Yeah, it's like it's not a whole lot of healing when you think about it. Like people were pumping me full of heals, and they had been gone for like 3 seconds.
Yeah, so Thames shows a bar of a countdown of when you're going to explode, and it vanishes once the thing is gone, and I was seeing it disappear when half the bar was still left. So healers were really smashing that thing. All right, everybody's ready. Here we go.
One. Dispel boss.
Ransom, it's you the first time every time. He hates you.
Interrupt.
First portal's up. Get on it. Heal Ben.
Dispel. Interrupt.
All right, we've got 37 seconds to just pump the boss.
That was fucking Rack City.
Heal Ransom. Ransom, stay in.
Interrupt. Dispel boss.
Spell steal. He's got 5 stacks.
Interrupt.
All right, volcano in 5 seconds.
Interrupt.
Heal Mags. All right, move away from the volcano. Range should be killing it quickly.
All range should be on the volcano, not the ball.
Move, Billy.
Dispel boss.
You know, nuke those elementals now.
Move, man.
That army is fucking it up. Okay, we need to make sure we pop army right at the start and do not have them out when the volcanoes are up. All right, portal, quick.
Dispel boss.
Spell steal. Heal Ransom.
Gotta get the Mr. Stead. There's 2 of them, huh? Kill the other one.
Okay, Okay, ranged. When the
Dispel
volcano
boss.
appears, you've got to switch to it and pump. Kill it as
Interrupt.
fast as you can. Coming any second now. Here it is.
Movement.
Watch your feet. Interrupt.
Range should be on these infernal.
Dispel boss. Interrupt.
Heal mags there.
Now, the infernals are just randomly targeting
Dispel.
people.
Yep, that's what
Yeah,
they do.
that's what they're supposed to do.
They
Ice block's down. I
they
can't
pick a
take
person at random, shoot over to them, and start pulsing.
Okay, that's what I thought. I'm just
17% fuckers.
Dispel.
So did did anybody with the ice block or anything like that get the
Yes.
Did it
And it
work?
works. Yes.
Awesome.
Alright,
Mine
so
was
come
down,
back.
so I couldn't use it on that one.
Yeah, I was one of the first with it, and I popped it and immediately took it off. And I was like, oh, cool. I guess I should have said something, but I was just in the heat of the moment.
Makes sense.
Heat of the moment. Clicking intensifies.
Alright, dropping a feast in the middle of the room.
We get
Where
a
do you go?
repair bot.
Where do you go?
He'll respawn.
He's about.
Right under his nose.
I was gonna say we're gonna eat right in front of him.
Jeeves is up. A couple of Jeeves are up.
So guys, got to keep in mind when the infernals are up, you have to pay attention. Everybody needs to be spread out. When you see if an infernal comes anywhere near you, move away from it.
Like someone was saying, you do get a big warning if it's if you've got the tips.
After the volcanoes go down, do you want range to focus
Range-
on the boss or the
Nope.
infernals?
Range need to kill the infernals after the
Yeah,
volcanoes
infernals
down.
gotta
That's what
die.
I thought. Yeah.
I feel like a focus target for Infernals might help too.
Yeah, because like there was like at a point where there was like 4 or 5 and like everybody's DPS was like spread, so I didn't know what to focus.
Does anybody have a something to like auto mark something?
Well, I'm tanking them, so I can just put a skull on one of them at a time.
Yeah. Does it let you aggro them?
And
Say that again?
melee,
Does it let you
Yeah.
aggro them, or do they just go? Do they just stay on the person that they targeted?
Nope, they come back to me.
melee, as soon as you see a cast bar from an infernal in our group, you need to move ASAP.
Oh shit! I don't know.
Yeah, don't wait for the tank to move the boss out of it. You need to go.
Because the healers are focusing on making sure people don't blow up. So the less they have to heal, the better.
I forgot to cast my buffs. Jesus Christ.
New York City.
Alright, everybody is ready. Here we go.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Interrupt. Interrupt.
Okay, ready for the first portal?
Dispel boss.
Kill it. Okay, 32 seconds before we have any volcanoes.
Interrupt. Interrupt. Dispel boss. Interrupt.
Okay, volcano's coming shortly. Alright, range to kill the volcano. And kill the infernals.
Dispel boss.
Beautiful. Alright, 10 seconds to the next portal.
Interrupt.
Here comes the next portal. Kill it. Nice, alright. Kill the Mistress of Pain, cleave onto the boss.
Interrupt. Dispel boss.
Spell still boss.
Alright, 30 seconds to 3 DPS.
Interrupt. Interrupt.
Alright, volcano in 5 seconds. Do not tunnel.
Interrupt.
Continue doing exactly what we did the first time. Volcano's up. Range kill it.
Dispel boss.
Alright.
Hellstones have you got? Move melee.
Watch your feet. Dispel. Dispel boss.
Spell still boss.
Nuke him.
Ignore the portal. Kill the boss.
Interrupt.
Woo!
Nice, guys.
There you go.
Fucking clean.
Love it.
Does it not give us an achievement for killing them?
Nope.
But we get 5 emblems of triumph, so yeah, we'll take that.
That is your achievement.
Oh my fucking god! I ran into that stupid
Blood
shit.
Fury, is that good?
I'll
I
be
guess.
good for
I guess if I got one
League.
already, I don't need another one.
Yeah, nobody
I would
gets more
pass
than
on
one
it.
trophy tonight.
Gee, I would have to say, I think Gratz Heisen on your bracers.
I would. Yeah, that's twice I've gotten caught with that timer.
Congrats, Rage.
I'm not having anything pop up for me to roll. So of course I don't want the bracers. I was rolling for the, what you call it?
Trophy.
I know, but you're the only person that would use the bracers.
No, if it's an Ellie Shaman thing, we got another Ellie Shaman.
Okay, make sure everybody repairs. I'm going to go ahead and start this next thing. So don't be on the Alliance side of the room.
Yeah, those bracers would actually be a big upgrade for me. But
Yep.
Take them, Kitch. Just take them.
Enhanced trauma.
You sure?
Yeah, man, take them.
Are you guys rolling on them?
I passed them to Kitch. There he is, man.
Hey, but there might be other people
yeah,
rolling.
Zell can roll on it too.
Oh, yeah. Sorry, I passed them to Zell.
I forgot that Zell was here healing.
There's 4 of us, yeah. That.
Ricky, aren't you rolling?
No, I'll pass to people who are going to use it main
I'm sorry, I didn't
Ricky's
realize
enhancement
you would
normal.
actually rest till
Oh, you guys, if you have your PvP things on, they say you can use them. Your PvP trinkets.
Yep.
Useful here.
Oh, I hate this fight.
I think we all do.
You're gonna love it.
The one that removes like repairing effects, the Signia.
Yeah.
Hey, your
No?
PvP trinket, as we call it.
44 R pen on a one-handed weapon.
With agility on it.
Crash J.
Grass J.
That's the piece I want more though.
Those are nice pants.
Apparently, I don't want them at all.
What was the
You
other
just
thing
want
you
them
just
second
got?
rage.
That X isn't good for you, Juan? Or Unholy DKs?
Is the shaman healer over there?
Congrats, Jay.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Sexy pants.
Very.
Grats Gax.
Oh, you can
Gax?
call me
Gazelle?
Zell.
Okay, thank you. Like
Yeah,
Gax?
the shaman's
Zell
up
sounds a
front.
little bit better than Gax.
Yeah.
Yeah, Gax
Grats
sounds like you're
Gax.
choking on something. Sorry, my
I guess
bad.
when you're mad at me, you can call me that.
Okay,
So call you
Zal.
Gax when we're mad. Gotcha.
So the tree is going to be our first focus target.
Tree gotta die. Got it.
And for some reason, my list of the priority order for these, I can't seem to find.
Should be the shaman.
Yeah, the shaman healer, if the tree.
You can
If the
banish
shaman healer's out there.
Tree though, that's.
Yeah, you can banish that.
The tree can be banished.
Yeah, but not for long.
Well, they say juggle, banish fear, banish fear, banish fear, as long as you've got a lock that can do it.
Flash check.
But we can just kill it too. Our DPS is smoking this place tonight, so.
Shaman's what?
All right, so I'm trying to figure out. So we've got the hunter, the rogue, the warlock, the resto shaman. So if we want to do banish and fear on the tree, then we should focus the resto shaman first.
Yeah, the thing with the shaman is that you want to burn it before it has the chance to cast heroism.
Yep.
All right. So then we've also got the Death Knight. Not sure if that's Unholy or Frost. We have the Holy Paladin. Crater, that's going to be the one that when she's getting close to death, she's going to bubble, so you're going to need the Shattering Throw.
My shattering throw doesn't do that anymore, though.
Oh, the glyph makes it not do that. All right, then we're going to have to make...
Well, I mean, I can take the glyph off.
Then it's either that or we need to Mass Dispel.
I feel like master spell's easier.
Yeah.
Are they going to be reasonably grouped up?
No,
I don't-
they will go all over the place. They will randomly target people and just go after people. So then we've got Shadow Priest, Moonkin, and Arms Warrior.
I think they have a DK and a Arms
Yeah,
Warrior.
there is a DK back there. I'm just not sure if it's Unholy or Frost. Okay, so what we're going to do here, we're going to have the Death Knights are going to form a chain. Juan, you get closest so that you're just in range of Skull. And then I want Mo next. Probably right about here. So what's going to happen is Juan's going to Death Grip. Then Mo's going to Death Grip. And all the way to this wall. So it's just going to be a Death Grip chain. Boom, 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 boom. And then we nuke the crap out of him. While the rest of them are running to us. We should have him dead before the rest of them get to us.
We're gripping Skull, you said?
Say that again?
We're gripping Skull, you said?
Yep. I'm going to grip him all the way to the wall and burst him down before the rest of them can reach us. So, in the meantime, we need to make sure Anybody who can dispel is doing so. Once Skull dies, then we move on to X is going to be our second target. Make sure we're dispelling heal over times, and we need people interrupting. So let's see. Let's have Ricky. Ricky, I'd like you to interrupt the Warlock anytime he tries to cast a spell. Crater. Who's the other healer? Oh, right, the three in the middle there.
Sal?
Huh?
I'm confused. No, don't listen to me.
No, I'm looking at the three enemy healers. So we've got Resto Shaman, Holy Paladin, and Tree. So between... Yeah, so Nerds, can you keep the Tree locked down as well as you can between Banish and Fierce?
Yes.
And then can you do the same thing with the Moonkin?
No.
Not
No,
you,
only-
not you. I mean, can it be banished and feared?
It's not elemental.
It can't be
Okay.
banished, but it can be seduced.
Okay.
Hex?
Can you sleep it?
Yeah, it can be. Any of these guys can be CC'd except for the tree. Can be CC'd as normal as a humanoid. So anything that works on anything else through the game will work here. Banish works on the tree because it's an elemental.
All right, perfect. So, Crater, can you keep the try to keep the Shadow Priest busy? Don't let it cast.
All right, let me see if I can find the guy. Okay, in the back there. Gotcha.
Yep, back right. Jay, see if you can keep the rogue off of people. I will be working on the arms warrior.
Sure. I was gonna suggest me being on the warrior only because I can chain of ice it.
Okay, we can swap then. I'll try to keep the rogue busy. You do the warrior then. All right, so after Skull and X die, then we're gonna go on to the Death Knight, and then we'll just call from there what we're gonna do at a time. Ben, can you try to keep the Warlock's pet banished and feared?
Roger.
That should cover it. So we're gonna nuke the crap out of Skull, and then we just need to keep moving with X. So we need to keep our targets busy. Don't let them kill people. Don't let them heal. Keep them from casting. And if they do manage to put heal over times on our current target, make sure we're dispelling them. Any questions?
Cookies.
Do we have somebody with Howling Blast? Mo, is that you?
I do. Are you thinking of Hunger and Cold?
Hunger and Cold, yeah. The one that's an AoE slow.
I do not have that. I can go back into it real quick.
How quick?
I would just copy my normal tree.
Nah, let's just go.
Can we try the fear? The mass fear from the warrior?
So Crom, when the rest of them show up, pop your Psychic Scream. It should fear as many of them as are close by, and they'll all use their trinkets to get out of it, which would then allow us to use CC on them.
I think he was talking about the warrior fear.
Yeah, I was talking about the warrior fear, but I think either one works as long as
both
we can
of
get them
yeah.
fear.
Crater, let's have you both do it. That should get all of them.
Did you not throw a frost trap in?
That actually, yes.
Battery 30%.
Actually, yes. Drop a frost trap. Right.
They won't drink
under,
out of it though.
Yeah, but drop a frost trap right under Juan's feet. It should trigger the trap on Skull as it hits it, and then they'll run through it, and maybe they'll pop their trinket
Pop it, yeah.
to get out of it.
Anything to trick them to pop that trinket, so it's down for 2 minutes.
So drop a frost trap right under where Juan is going to be standing just before he pulls. So Juan, then Mo, then Ransom, then Cade. So you guys line up. Everybody else come over here to the far side.
When am I fearing?
Where you are.
The whole mess. As they're running up to us, when they get to about the halfway point in the room, try to pop a fear and try to get all of them in it.
I can charge in and fear.
Yep, we lust as soon as the guy lands on the wall here. So what's the range on Death Grip here?
30 yards.
So get to your minimum range so we can judge this.
So I have one beacon. There is no tanks. Who do you want my beacon on?
I'm still in tank spec, so is Jay, but beacon just whoever. Honestly, if there's somebody
Beacon
being
yourself.
focused, yeah, beacon yourself. That's probably
Okay.
best. Are you
I'm
in
good
range
here.
now?
Yeah, I'm good there.
All right, so Mo, stand right about here.
Yeah, I'm here.
Yeah, and then Ransom right up against the wall. So we don't.
Go ahead.
Make sure you guys all have skull targeted.
What?
And you guys are going to try to get crowd control in a certain area so we can use AoE or cleaves, I guess I should say, since AoE doesn't work.
Yeah, don't bother with cleave. Single target is the way to go.
Okay.
Once 2 or 3 targets are down, this fight becomes incredibly easy. They're the most dangerous in a pack.
Okay, so go single target. Should we not use our elementals then? Our fire elementals?
Oh, it's still 3 damage.
Yeah, but it pulses at AoE is the only reason I'm saying
Is
that.
there AoE pulse a huge chunk of their damage, or is it just bonus?
It's almost all their damage.
Yeah,
okay. Then it's probably insignificant. Yeah.
Also, Death Knights.
I'll drop it and see what it does.
What about the Earth Elemental Totem? It'll distract people.
What about those ones that stun you with the whip?
With the whip.
She's not here.
These things are all
Well,
strippers.
No, the warlock has a fell hunter out.
they don't use the AoE here, so she has an AoE. So.
Oh, you're talking about ours. Yeah. Yeah, that can be used to crowd control.
We also have an MC from Crom.
Dominatrix chick, that one.
A stripper.
Does mind control work on these?
Should. I believe it does, yes.
Ooh.
Yeah, basically everything you can use in PvP works here.
What were you saying about the Death Knights one?
He was gonna suggest making sure all DKs are using Chains of Ice on melee targets to keep them all off of, range healers. I believe that's what he was gonna say.
Crom, try. So I'm gonna put a star on one of them. Try to mind control the star. See if that works.
Okay.
All right. Let's just go. We can plan all we like, but yeah,
we got to see it like always.
No plan survives contact with the enemy.
F you, Alliance.
Thank you, Sun Tzu.
All right, everybody's ready. This is mainly just for pre-pulling or pre-potting.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Excuse me?
You heard.
Lust and burn.
Guys, why is no one at the back?
They are not MCable. At least he isn't MCable.
Nuke City.
I'm asleep.
Tell him, Varian.
I got murdered.
Tree is free.
Kill tree next?
No,
or
X next.
Kill
No,
X.
X.
Go ahead and go X.
Okay, those interrupts up.
I'll keep Chains of Ice on the rogue.
These fucking pets are just going apeshit on me. I don't think it was too melee.
Might want to decide who we're gonna get next. And
Dispel boss.
It's immune. You bubbled.
Can we take it off of him?
That's the spell. Should have pulled it off.
I did.
Yep, we're good. We can still hit.
we're gonna go for Skull after X dies.
We gotta get this druid. This druid's just healing everyone.
They're almost down to only one healer. So. Oh, they got one healer.
How many do we got?
That I do not.
Oh, I thought he didn't like me.
The fuck? They're not fearable?
Diminishing
They are,
returns.
but they have diminishing returns. All right, wipe it.
Are we just leaving the druid up?
Yeah, the druid's been healing everyone. We need to kill that druid first.
I think the people who were trying to keep the druid locked down was dead.
Yeah, I got killed like in the first wave of people that died, and that's when I said the druid is free.
Right.
So the
And
video.
you're like, let's focus on X.
We did good.
Yes, I heard.
First pull.
I heard shaman, then druid. So maybe we control the druid for a couple of seconds, and as soon as shaman dies, we destroy the druid.
Yeah, we need to eliminate the druid or the healers. Period. They have 3 healers, so
Yeah, if we can't keep them locked down, then they need to die first.
Yeah, the video says the first 2 healers, the paladin last, because the paladin bubbles.
Right.
They were empowered because we have a traitor on our side.
Fuck you, Mo.
Mo!
I'm sorry, you guys are a bunch of stupid zugzugs.
You're the biggest and the stupidest Zug.
Can't be. I'm an Alliance purist.
So how long did the banish last on the tree?
about 5 seconds, then 3 seconds, and then 1 second.
Okay, so
and
it's
then
not
I
a
cleared
long
it.
banish then. Got you.
No, it's I have to focus on keeping that guy tied down.
Well, the good thing is that a lot of his are hots, which we can purge off.
Should I just start the event to bring him down?
So,
Yeah, go
also
ahead.
at the start, everyone needs to be at the back wall where the healer's going to get pulled to. There's nobody there when we pulled them there. There's literally like 2 people.
How did the fears work in the beginning?
I got mine off. I got 2 off actually that fight. I was using it anytime it was up, but I didn't use it here at the beginning because I was trying to MC the pally.
So mind control did not work, correct?
It didn't work on the pally, but the thing is, it could easily be cleansed if they have healers up.
Right, but did it work on the warrior?
I didn't try the warrior. I did the one that you told. I guess it was the warrior, but
I said to do the warrior, the one with marked with the star.
I did it, and he was held for like 2 seconds and broke it.
Okay.
Probably trinketed.
So it may not be worth wasting time doing
I
that.
think it would be better for Crom to fear than to
Yep.
try to MC one for a few seconds.
Basically, everybody needs to be back here, and we're not going to worry about. Or do you want Crom kind of in the middle to fear as they come in?
I want that hunter trap in the middle. Did that work? Did we see if that worked?
Or
I
do you
didn't
mean
catch
if do you mean if it like popped? Is that what you mean?
Yeah, it definitely popped.
It should pop when the skull hits it,
Yeah.
and then it should slow them as they're running to us.
Yeah, no, that worked for sure.
It'll give us more time to burn down skull before they get to us.
And Selly and our majors, probably wounding poison for this fight, because we need, well, wounding or crippling, either or.
Yeah.
Both.
You can do both,
we can
right?
We can each do one, and then that way we get both of them without screwing up damage too much, I guess, if that's okay. Or do we need both of them for each of us?
It's important that we slow the mobs.
Is crippling poison the offhand one, or does it have to be a...
It's usually offhand.
Yeah,
So what I saw with people running multiple rogues is basically they try to group up the group, like basically everybody stack on top of each other, and we just have one person with deadly and one person with wound. So I'll do the deadly and wound, let's say, and then you have Selly with deadly and crippling. We just sit in the middle and fan and knives the entire thing. Everybody's wounded and everybody's slowed. is what I've seen.
Okay, let's give it a shot. So everybody needs to be over here by these totems. Everybody except for the Death Knights that are forming the chain.
And we just melt.
Hey, shaman setting the example.
Melt the shaman, and then we're gonna melt. We're not. Aren't we gonna melt the tree next?
No, X next, then the tree.
I thought you left the paladin for last because of his bubble, and it kind of interrupts our DPS.
Yeah, I mean, I don't.
Well, I
think
guess
it-
if
I don't think it
she's
really
gonna
matters.
knock, if she's gonna knock it right off, though, I forgot she can knock the bubble off. So
Yeah. Now let's go ahead and do the tree second. We need
just
to
make sure you're purging. If you see hills on our primary target, just purge the hell out of them.
Yep.
The
And then
HOTS.
we need somebody, one of the rogues, to stay on the paladin and interrupt every spell she tries to cast. That or have a focus macro for kick. And just make sure you're in range to do it.
Perfect, Sally.
Thank you, Sally.
Ricky, if you could also have a focus macro on the pally for wind shear.
Okay, not the lock. Okay.
Yeah, go on the pally. Switch to the lock after the pally's dead.
Well, the lock's supposed to be a puss. Big guns
The
are the
lock
melees.
is one of the least damage, one
Yeah.
of the least deadly ones.
The melees are the worst. The rogue and the hunter, and then like the warrior if he gets on you.
Mo, inflicted, Ricky, food.
Which one are we going to be? Which one do we need to purge? The shaman or?
The current DPS target needs to be purged.
Yeah, if you see him, get a hot on him, or anything else, just purge it. I don't know what half the symbols are in this game. I just purge it when I see it.
That works. Any buffs? That
Yeah,
they
because
get.
they're all giving him something.
All right, everybody is ready. Make sure we're all over here by the wall.
Generally speaking, if
Go ahead and
you
drop the
spell
frost
something,
trap.
you want to, you know.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Lust.
So cute looking.
Yeah, the alliance races are adorable.
No, the chain pull.
Look out for Blade Storm.
Melt this dude's face hole. Where's the X?
In the middle.
Yeah, I was blending in and out here. I couldn't see him.
Cleansing totem work here.
I've got his answer. I hope.
Yep,
And
Totem's
Tremor.
a good idea.
I have Tremor out.
Feel free to drop another frost trap. It was very handy for kiting.
Get this fucking druid.
Dispel boss.
Paladin next.
Dead.
Paladin.
Where's the paladin at? There it is. Oh shit, moved.
You tell him, Varian.
Shut the fuck up, Mo.
Blade Storm's out again. Look out.
Can we disarm
Dispel
him?
boss.
I believe so.
Yeah, disarm him when he blade storms if we can.
Come on, guys, gotta get those interrupts off.
Pally's dead.
You want to
Go
get the skull?
Go for the Shadow Priest. She's at half.
Where is she?
Go.
Oh god.
The low one.
this freaking fear.
Like, all chasing me. I'm dead.
Good job, Mo.
Thank you.
What's
Who's
next?
next?
Let's kill the pets. All right, go for the boomkin.
Star's at 60%.
All right, we'll do him after the boomkin.
He's blade storming.
What's that AoE damage?
Who's next?
Start.
Just
Disarm him.
Just did.
Do the rogue next after this.
I got Peter and 20.
to the
X is next.
God, fucking rogue. Jeez.
I don't have disarm for another 13 seconds.
Don't be afraid to kite them. They're gonna get slowed into oblivion.
Remember, they got no healers and we do.
Want to buy innervate?
I know, right?
hire a druid.
Next.
Go deep.
Alright. Skull.
I am a dispelling goddess.
X is next.
Magzar be a ghoul.
Alright.
Does Zell have Tide still?
Nope.
Roger.
Just kill him already.
Alright, wipe it up. I mean,
Fuck you!
No, no. The Alliance
Our
are
last guy?
victorious here. We all know it.
I don't think so, buddy.
Mo, make sure you watch this really fucking close right now.
We cheated, as Zugzugs do. We need to bring twice as many people to beat him.
Here, Kitcher, hit him even harder.
I'm hitting him.
nicely done, everybody.
Woo!
Kids, this is a common fight, but
Yeah, we proved that.
Nicely done, everybody.
nice guys.
Everybody stay out of the chest. Let Crater get in.
Unfortunately, it doesn't matter at all.
The fucking horde.
Hey, pattern.
Woo!
Oh yeah.
Ooh, that's a nice item.
How do we get here again?
Looks like a
Like
nerd
the
Santa
best
pizzazz.
So where do I?
Nope.
where-
It drops out of
Mag,
the chest.
Mag
again.
Oh,
swung
fuck
in with
you,
the 99
Mag.
at the end.
69,
Hayes.
101.
Hayes, where do I go
You
to
get-
get my totem?
Just walk right outside.
You need
Here, I'll
you
show
need
you.
anywhere from 50 to 75 badges with that trophy to get your tier piece.
And it procs nonstop, dude. It's awesome. And then right over here, this chick right here.
Say that again, nerds. I'm sorry.
You need anywhere from 50 to 75
Totem of electrifying
triumph
wind, right?
badges.
That's it.
Okay.
plus the trophy to get your 245
Okay, so the roll thing messed up. Who
Okay.
won this? 92?
99.
Wait, what?
Talking about the
Yeah,
second or first?
it kept the second one kept all the rolls from the first one for some reason.
Yeah, that's because normally just like the top 2 rolls would win it.
Yeah,
Okay,
just
I'll
give
do
it
that
to the
next
top
we were
time.
two.
rolling again.
Yeah, I didn't know we were rolling again either. So
Yeah, just give it to the top 2.
Okay, then it's Crom is the second one.
I love how these trophies are with 50 gold instead of the 5 that the other ones were.
Yeah, we're getting these trophies fast, so we're going to get
Who
the
the
mid
patterns
level
go to?
really
Are we
quick.
rolling off on them? What's the deal with those?
They go to officers first.
So who can take this leather pattern?
Isn't that Ricky?
Ricky,
know.
you're a leather worker, right?
But I'm not an officer.
He's not an officer anymore.
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh, that's
sorry.
right.
Yep, you were just our. I was used to you being our guild guy. Sorry.
The guild guy.
Which
Do we have
do we have a
any
leather worker?
officers?
Yeah, do you guys have a leather
I
worker
don't,
that
I
you
don't
want to
mind
get it to?
it. It can go to him if he's the guy.
Is
He's
the
gonna bail.
pattern- Is the
He's-
pattern bind on pickup, or can we just?
he's been the guy.
I'm not equipped.
Yeah, I mean, I don't.
He's
have
both
an issue with it.
blacksmithing and leatherworking patterns. He's been getting all of our raid drops. So
Is it going to Ricky? Is that the final answer?
I'm good with it.
Yeah.
he's always available to make them.
He actually came online to make a bunch of shit from my really crappy DK. So. Well, she's slightly less crappy now because you spoiled me, but.
Wani the Pooh.
Sick chest, dude.
Woo!
Congrats,
Dude,
Wani.
I
Apparently
fucking love
Rand
new
really
content.
wanted those. Rage really wanted those too. Huh?
You know what? Do you know what feels really good? Not having to D any of this shit.
God,
Right?
Yeah.
that's a dirty.
Well,
That's a
considering
dirty.
this-
This boomkin piece resto druid.
Might be the first.
God
Yeah.
damn it.
That sucks.
Oh, just as I said it.
That
It
makes me
Any
results in
sad.
shaman that are
No,
interested?
spirit,
or
spirit
paladin?
sucks. Spirit sucks for shamans.
Yeah,
There's
spirit
no
kills
need.
us.
Yeah, for both paladins and shamans. So like the two up
Yeah.
from
Yeah.
leather.
Leather with spirit is druid only.
If only I could wear leather.
I can wear leather.
No comment.
Yeah,
Fuck
but you don't
Mo.
Okay.
want spirit.
All right, guys. Next boss. Everybody
doesn't
come
matter.
back toward where we zoned in quickly.
Spirit. If it's there, it's there. It doesn't matter. The rest of the
But I'm
stats are
having
nice.
fun.
Okay, everyone quiet. This is the complicated fight that needs a bit of explaining.
All right. I am going to summon the bosses. They do not aggro on us. All right. Crater, over here. Crap, is he AFK? Well,
Okay,
hopefully
dude.
he's not in range. We'll find out in a moment.
Sorry, I had kid aggro.
There we go. Okay. So,
It's right next to the light essence.
all right. So this is a fun fight. The vast majority of the raid is going to be dark. It is going to be me, Inflicted, Ubista, and Crom are going to be light. Everybody else go click on dark.
Okay, so we're gonna do the easy.
Yeah. So we are all going to stack. So over where Fiola Lightbane is, over by that light portal, that's where we're going to be tanking the boss. Everybody who is dark is going to stack tight. So
Nice.
let's see. Yeah.
We just want to see one person with our stack.
Yep. So I put a mark on Juan's head. Everybody should be stacked tight on him. Practice that right now while I'm talking. I'm gonna bring the other boss. Yep, gonna bring the other boss over on top of the boss so you guys can cleave, but your primary damage is going to go into Feel a Lightbane because you have the Dark Essence. You will do extra damage to her, and you'll do little damage to the other one. Ubista and Crom, you guys will be the opposite. You guys will be damaging Ada's Darkbane instead. Now, so you guys will be stacked up tight. The three of you who are light, you guys are going to be just kind of out this way. Your job is going to be intercepting every light orb so that it doesn't reach the raid. Allow all the dark orbs to go pass into the raid so that it hits them all. Every time you get hit by an orb that's the same color as you, you absorb whatever damage it was supposed to be, and it gives you stacks. When you hit 100 stacks, you get like 100% increased damage for a little while. And when the orb hits you, it pulses that damage to everybody around you. So the dark orbs that hit the raid give everybody stacks. So you guys should be getting increases fairly regularly. The challenge is going to be the 4 special abilities they do. So one of them will put up an absorb shield, and we need to burst through that shield before they finish their cast, otherwise it heals them. I think it's a 15-second cast. It might only be 10, maybe it's only 8. Point is, you need to burst through the shield, then interrupt it. The other one is that they will do a cast bar. I think it's a 5-second cast, maybe it's an 8-second cast, and at the end of that, they will channel AoE damage to the entire raid, which will wipe you if you are not the same color as them. So, here's how it's going to work. When Feel a Lightbane casts hers, then everybody who's in the raid, all the people who are currently dark, are going to click that light portal you're next to. Wait until all the damage pulses is done. Then you're going to run over to the dark portal, click on it, and run back and continue DPSing, trying to avoid the orbs while you're doing so. If Idis Darkbane starts casting their pulsing damage, the people who are dark, ignore it. Crom, you're going to use Dispersion to survive it. Obista, you're going to use Deterrence, I think it is, to survive it. Inflicted, you're going to have to use Pain Suppression on yourself along with maybe another external and heal yourself through it.
Oh, I like a challenge.
The rest of the raid can just ignore it. So then for the burst, if it's Idis Darkbane that is doing the burst, people who are dark are not going to do much damage. We got 2 choices. We can either click the light portal to burst it down and then switch again, or we can pop Lust and try to burst through it with our reduced damage. I prefer the click the portal and burst it down. So we'll try that first and see how it goes. And then when Feel a Lightbane pops her shield, you guys will just melt her. That's not a problem.
So click the portal, burst it down, then we're going to have to go back out again and get dark and come back in.
Correct.
Okay.
So save your rocket boots.
Yes. So the order that they do these are completely random, but you will get all 4 before that starts repeating.
So we'll for sure know what the last one is what you're telling us.
Yes, we will know what the last one is, but we will always have to be on our toes.
The 5th one is random again. It's not going to be the first one again. It's
what's her face?
Like Freya.
Yeah.
Like Freya.
So any questions? That's the entire fight. We learn, we're all the right colors. We stack them properly, and we respond to those 4 super abilities. That's it. Any questions?
Yes. When did you want the whites to pop at deterrence in the defensive again?
So you will do that when Darkbane is casting her pulsing AoE. You'll have lots of she has an 8-second cast time before she channels for 5 seconds. So you'll have lots of warning that it's coming, and then you pop your deterrence to eat the pulse of damage. How much damage reduction does deterrence give you? Or does it just avoid things?
It just increases parry by 100%, and I deflect, and that's it.
Yeah, so you just won't take any damage. How long does it last?
It is 5 seconds.
Yeah, so you need to hit it right at the end of her 8-second cast. You might take 1 pulse of damage, but that won't kill you.
Gotcha.
Okay. Let's do this. So Jay, you're going to be tanking Lightbane, and Lightbane is the primary target.
We don't want shadow resist, correct? Doesn't we get
It's not shadow damage.
But we don't want shadow resist because we want
We want to eat more damage.
We want the
you
full
you
full
want
damage
to eat
eaten.
the damage. So click off shadow resistance if you have it. I don't think it's actually shadow damage. I think it's dark damage.
I was just going off the
It's
video.
supposed to
He
be shadow,
mentioned
yeah.
it.
He
Dropping
said don't do it.
Let's eat up. Make sure we flask up. Got lots of people
So we
missing
want
flasks.
to drop. So we want to drop our prayer of shadow protection.
Yes.
Yeah.
Where's the feast? Am I blind?
Somebody's standing on it.
Yeah, Mags is right in it. Can't get it.
Armags, you're sitting on the feast. There you go.
I was just wondering if I was just old, and that was my issue again.
I mean, that's still accurate.
Neither here nor there.
Yes,
You're still
you are
old.
correct.
Still younger than me, but
Close.
All right. So I will be pulling Darkbane over to feel a Lightbane. Lightbane is the primary target for almost everybody except for Ubitsa and Krom. You guys will be focusing on Darkbane. I heard somebody starting to speak. What'd you say?
There was a question about when we were lusting.
We lust off the bat.
The bat.
Okay, here we go.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Okay, remember, you guys do not want to let any of the light orbs reach the raid. I will handle the ones in the back. You guys need to be just toward the raid.
Lust.
Yep.
Yeah, light hit us.
Lots of light hitting us.
We need to spread out better here.
Yeah, because I was on the one side and there's like 5 on the other side, and I couldn't get there fast enough.
Okay. So let's lay this out here. Release, run back. I'll do this before summoning them so we have the room.
That was fun though.
They just like collapsed on.
Yeah, fun.
Look at the crazy DPS they're doing now.
Looking at Kali's 10.2 HPS. Jesus. And Daddy at 8.2.
You called?
Whoops.
Oh, what's that, nurse?
Is that Gax?
Not Gax.
Zell, baby.
If I'm calling you
Remember,
Daddy, you're
it's
calling
only
me Gax.
it's only gags when you're mad at her.
Shit, sorry.
Oh,
Click
no.
off Shadow. Yep. It's part of my setup. My bad.
Someone else was mommy, I think, one of our raids, so I decided to go daddy.
Hot.
I like this guild.
Hey.
I mean, wait till Mildred gets brought out.
Should we fear Mildred?
You should.
I
Does
fear
this have
Mildred.
something
I
to
fear
do with
Mildred.
Jade and pegging?
Yes.
Yep.
Does it really?
Oh
That's
my
that's
God.
her
It's the
championship
name of
belt.
Jade's peg.
Way too much excitement there.
Most things do.
Way too
No, because I walked in at the tail end of a conversation about Jade liking to peg Kitcher, and I was just trying to be funny. Didn't realize it was actually a thing.
No, Kitcher's scared of the peg.
You gotta pick up your game there, Kitcher.
If we ever do like a big guild get together, nobody's allowed to leave me alone with Jade.
Wow.
Which means we're all going to leave you alone with Jade.
No, I'm scared that I'm gonna get
All right.
tied up and.
All right, let's pay attention.
Okay, so this giant pile of skeletons is where most of the raid's going to be. Krom, Inflicted, and Ubitsa, come over here. Everybody else stay by the door.
pyramid of skeletons in a second here.
All right, so Ubitsa, come over here. Inflicted right in the middle. And Crom over here. These are your sectors. Keep your sectors clear of white orbs. I will handle the back area here. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Everybody else will be right where they're at. All right, so I'm going to go summon the twins. So come on back up. All right, everybody click your portals. Funny thing is they're pulsing damage. Oh, that's the other thing. They are constantly pulsing AoE damage to the raid. So there's always a little bit.
That explains it.
But they do damage to people who are not their color, as opposed to doing damage to somebody who's the opposite color. So if you have no color, you're taking damage from both of them. So you have to pick a color or you just die. All right.
Racism.
Food buffs, flasks. Did the feast is nope, feast is still here.
Come on, guys.
And it just vanished.
I got personal food.
Callie, food.
Zell and Pizzazz, you need flasks.
Thank you.
Callie, do you need a feast?
Yeah. I don't know what happened. I had a feast.
All right, I'll drop it right here.
And don't click off shadow.
Yes, sorry, it was part of my buff rotation.
I figured it's a habit.
I just go down the line. It's like click, click, click.
Yeah, well, the people who are light focused should keep it up.
And we can have fire aura for the other one and not click that off. The white.
Hey, what now?
You can have the white is fire damage. So we can have fire aura for it, because one of the ways to survive her pulse is to do whatever it's to have the fire aura. Yeah, do that to survive her pulse. So
Yeah,
we
Callie,
do want fire resistance on it.
Yeah, Callie, when she does the light bane, or no, when the dark bane pulse comes out, use your aura mastery to help keep inflicted alive.
Is fire aura?
Yeah, fire aura with aura mastery.
Okay.
All right. Everybody is ready. Let's do this.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Tide on one, guys. Tide on one.
Special abilities coming. All right. Switch to light and kill the shadow.
Interrupt.
Could not click on the light.
Oh, probably because we're standing on top of it. We need to be just slightly to the side. All right, wipe it.
Fuck. Yeah.
Yeah, if everybody's standing on it,
I
it could be
couldn't find the portal.
And just confirming we're all standing on triangle.
Yes.
Unless
Right,
you're
on
clicking.
Wadi.
Okay.
As tight as you can.
It's so busy in there with all the like duplicates, mirror images, and
Yeah.
But I figured we're all there.
All right. Release. Run back.
So every 45 seconds she does her special ability?
I'm not sure what the timing is.
Do better.
Beast is still down. Eat it fast.
So was Light trying to do her pulse there? Is that why we switched over?
Dark was doing her heal.
Okay. So we switched and then knocked down the shield for Dark.
You switched
Gotcha.
to light so that you could burst through the shield, and then you switch.
Right, exactly.
And we have to be able to click the light portal, right?
Yes, yeah, and if that was the problem, if everybody was standing on it, so a lot of people couldn't click.
Yeah, so when you move to click it, make sure you immediately move back to where we were to
No,
be out of everybody's way.
Oh, well, what you should all be just standing next to it, so you don't even have to move to click it.
Okay, I guess as long as we're close enough to it.
And you can click it from quite a ways away, like almost 10 yards.
Oh, okay, cool.
And then when we go back to dark, are we moving somewhere else in the room?
Nope. You run over, you get dark, you come back. The tank won't move.
Okay.
And just try to dodge the dark orbs as you're moving to get dark.
And Jade, you did not switch to light, right? You shouldn't.
No.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, you and I never switch. All right, get your colors. Here we go.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Okay, light vortex. So heal. That's the one where you're supposed to switch to light.
Oh.
Yeah, sorry, I didn't catch it in time, and I didn't call it.
Zoom!
So, by the way, your weak aura should be yelling at you to switch colors when that comes up.
It said safe on mine.
Really?
Yeah, in the center it said safe.
Well, that's dumb.
Mine wasn't squawking.
Okay, well, we can't.
Bamboozled.
I'm
It was
just here to
definitely
hit
the light
lightning
vortex.
bolt.
Yeah, it was definitely the light vortex that killed us, though. So we just gonna have to, whatever it is, call to switch.
Yeah, I missed the call. I was running to grab an orb, and I missed that it was coming up, so I won't let that happen again.
It's all good. I'm gonna do it a few times. Get it figured out.
Still progressing.
Yep. Eat the fish beast.
Learn in that fight.
Let's get buffed up and get another shot in.
We'll say it's kind of fun when you get a bunch and you're super fast.
Yeah, true.
You're like,
I notice sometimes like I'm in like the orb and then it doesn't like absorb it for some reason. So
there's a slight delay.
Positioning looked really good for the DPS that time, though. We shouldn't have had any problem just reaching over and clicking it.
All right, everybody's ready. Here we go. Oh, make sure you get your colors. I forgot mine.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Yeah, don't come into melee range to pick up these orbs. I'll grab them. For stability in 10.
Conflict is down. Which means we're gonna have.
All right, twins back. So everybody switch to light and bring down Darkbane.
What'd I get? Okay.
Clicked white and immediately died.
Interrupt.
I am having a hard time watching health bars and watching orbs.
That's what I did. I clicked white. I clicked light and realized
I'm down, yeah.
It's fine. I just got to prioritize one over the other and trust the other healers. My bad.
We should have a soul stone on inflicted, probably.
Yes.
I'll do that.
Yeah, she definitely doesn't want her husband's soul stone. Definitely.
You can run back.
I'm gonna also again recommend mages for soaking since they can ice block the AoE.
Problem with that is they're constantly on the move and they'll do no damage.
As opposed, never mind.
Well, that's the thing.
No, that's fine. I'll shut up.
Well, a lot of your healing is from shields, and you can do that while moving, whereas theirs isn't. They can't do anything if they can't sit still.
Question: should the 3 soakers be switching colors when we switch to white? They should be going
Nope.
black. Because I got
We
killed
never
by a
changed.
black orb.
Yeah.
No, they should not be switching colors.
We're
I
not
clicked white and
supposed to-
died.
Or aren't the black orbs going to get on top of us and kill us when we're all white?
So that does sound like a thing that would happen. So I think maybe we need to use some raid cooldowns for that too. Anytime you guys are switching to light, we need to use a raid cooldown.
Because I think that's what killed a couple of us. When we switched, we immediately got hit by a black orb.
I got hit by 2 of them, and they did about 23,000 to me.
Yeah, that's what they use, and according to videos, anytime that there's a switch, they always cycle through the raid cooldowns.
Yep. So we'll need to do that. Doesn't look like there's a cooldown rotation on here, so we'll just come up with one. I'll do the first one, Callie do the second one, Pizzazz do the third one. We'll do D-Sex for those. And then, Callie, you can use Aura Mastery when it's the light vortex.
Just yell at me when you want me to do it because I'm focused on other things. I'm tunneled.
Sorry, it's the dark vortex that you're going to do it. So.
Just yell at me.
All right.
Oh yeah, that's a huge range to get the click nerds.
We're not supposed to have the shadow protection, right? We keep getting it. Is it something that just happens?
I'm sorry. It's part of my fucking buff rotation. Just click it off. I don't even think about it. Just go click, click, click.
Yeah, like my portal is just within touch range of the Dark Essence, so.
All right, guys, here we go.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Remember, everybody wants to be stacked up with wine. You are all taking the same.
Yeah, you can cleave onto the other one as you can, but don't make an effort of it. Light vortex. Callie, use your arm mastery. Oh, fuck. Yeah, you're supposed to switch colors too.
Yeah, you basically have to tab target and click the light thing.
Alright, wipe it.
They have like no health.
Yeah, they're going down really fast. We just have to.
Yeah, mechanics fight.
Yeah.
This is kind of fun now.
So I'm having a really tough time trying to call this. Is there anybody else who can call these instead of me?
Yeah, I'll do it.
All right. So light vortex. Everyone switch to light. Dark vortex is where we need some cooldowns for the people that are out, and we need raid cooldowns in case the light orbs come in. And then when Darkbane is cast her shield, we need everybody to switch to light to burn it down. And then when Lightbane is casting her shield, we just don't care.
Yeah, so literally like tab target and then click the light portal. Don't click the light portal and then hit the same person.
Can we get a repair bot, please?
Repair.
I got it.
Oh, good. Somebody else buffed this time. Thank you.
I'm just doing individual shadow buffs for the soakers.
No, I appreciate it. Ow, that was expensive.
Oh.
Yeah.
I think you have guild repairs.
Oh wait, where is it?
By the entrance.
Star.
Do any engineers their jeeves?
Yes.
Not anymore.
Doki, I'm just trying to keep them close to each other for melee when possible, but I have to move around to intercept orbs sometimes, so the boss is going to move a lot.
Oh, can we get Hellstones?
Mo and I missed who else it was. Get your food buffs.
I think it's Gez.
What? Oh, food buff? Yeah.
Yep. Make sure everybody's got a food buff. Everybody get your color.
we still doing a tight stack or just a little bit looser?
You want it as tight as you can because that way when the dark orb hits, it hits everybody.
Do we have more people than we should with white right now?
Yes. There we go. All right. Everybody's ready. Let's do it.
Like everybody that's dark marked should be standing.
5,
Literally, there should be
4,
one little circle
3,
of
2,
purple on the ground.
1.
Stacking green.
First ability in 5.
Switch.
Hey, switch back.
Yep.
You go grab.
Dodge orbs while you're switching back.
Oh, motherfucker!
Oh.
Stay and burn.
Burn light. Everybody burn light. This is the one where we just ignore it.
Romix down.
Too many dead.
Not enough damage.
Interrupt.
Too many dead peoples. That was a better attempt.
Yeah.
Wipe it up.
Get back. Do a couple more.
You have been measured and found wanting.
It's one of those fights where, for the tanks, tank just takes a long time to wipe because it just doesn't do
Hey.
much damage.
Hey, kid. Do you remember when I told you that you would get that quote? I can't hear him at all.
Who are you talking to?
Kid.
He hasn't said anything.
Oh yeah, headset's off.
Alright, dropping a piece.
So, yeah.
Can we get health stones again, please?
Get your colors.
I did it right that time.
Yay.
Had myself muted because I'm too negative.
Are you being negative right now?
Internally.
Internally.
Alright, everybody's
It's-
ready. Here we
it
go.
knows what I'm talking about.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Special ability in 3 seconds. Switch and hit shadow.
Oh, too many dark bombs.
So we need to swap back.
Yeah.
Yes.
Always.
Alright, let's just wipe it up. Go intercept some orbs of the wrong color.
Interrupt.
So what's causing them to heal? I must be missing that part.
So that was her special ability. She put a shield up on herself and casts a 15-second heal. You have to burst through her shield and interrupt it. The first time it was the dark one is the one that cast the heal, so everybody needed to click light so that they could damage her. Dropping a feast. Doki food. Everybody get your color. Everybody's ready. Here we go.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
First special in 5.
Stand burn. Shields down, interrupt.
us know we're supposed to swap back.
Next special in 5.
Moves down.
Light vortex. Switch.
I'm seeing a problem.
Alright, wipe it.
The strat's not working.
The reason this strat's not working is because we're all stacked up and we're swapping colors, and then the dark orbs are just going to kill us 50% of the time. There's nothing we can do about it.
Yeah, that's what I was wondering too. If there's something we're supposed to be doing there to keep the dark orbs from killing.
Yeah, we're supposed to be popping raid cooldowns. I think a big part of the problem is we're not reacting fast enough. I am not fast enough calling these out.
Are we better off just never changing colors and people avoiding the opposite of what they've got?
You can't interrupt the heal if you never switch to.
Well, you can.
You can if you have half the raid one color, half the raid the other color.
Well, and you can with the raid all one color too. They lust and they burn through it, even though it's reduced damage. You can still burn through it.
Because we broke through that white shield with half of the cast bar left.
Yeah, that's one of the strats is you hold your lust until that comes out, and even though you're white, you just burn through the shield with the lust instead of lusting in the beginning.
I mean, it means everybody's got to pay attention to orbs and move and absorb the ones that are good and avoid the ones that are bad. I would say, honestly, just avoid the ones that are bad.
But we still have the issue that when they're going to do their big pulse, how are we going to handle it?
So the normal strategy, you have about half the raid one color, half the raid the other color. And whenever there's a light vortex or a dark vortex, you have everybody switch. So that everybody's the same color and you take almost no damage. And then the people who switched will switch back afterwards so that you're back to half and half again. This is supposed to be the easier strat that requires less movement and less mechanics to deal with, but we're just not getting it.
Well, we'll research it some more over the next few days.
Yeah, we don't really have time to try to do a complete strategy switch right now when we've got 8 minutes left of raid.
I wouldn't mind seeing if it helps because we're just dying in a pile.
Well, I know there's one way where you do what we're doing, but when you burn through the shield, you burn through the shield that is the same color. And then
So the only one you have to switch for is light vortex.
No, you don't even switch for light vortex. You use abilities that cut down the damage very low, and you don't take enough damage to kill anybody. That's going to be fire damage. The light vortex is fire damage, and the fire with the fire resistance out, and then whatever pallies can do that push that way up, and
All
then
right, let's
other
give that
things.
a try.
That's supposed to be able to be enough.
So nobody's going to switch ever. We'll hold lust until the dark shield. So we'll stay doing exactly what we're doing, but
so we just when dark shield comes out, we just
dark
swap
shield
to
we
dark
lust.
bane and lust.
Yeah, so the dark shield we lust. On light vortex, we pop all our cooldowns. Aura mastery for Kali, and D-Sax.
I don't think we can live through that, even with it.
And that way, so nobody's switching colors. Nin, get your food buff. Crom, get a flask. Yeah. So with nobody switching colors, then we just keep doing the same stuff. We don't need to worry about the dark orbs going through the raid and killing people, because that's not going to be the problem. And the people on the outside will keep intercepting the white ones.
Yeah, I just think the biggest issue is we're going to have to figure out the healing, and if we can heal through that thing.
Yeah,
with
we'll
all the
find out.
So do we have fire resistance? I don't know how it works, but I'm assuming there's fire resistance bonus.
I
Okay,
have it
okay,
up.
cool.
Yep. So we'll do Aura Mastery and my D-Sac when we get Light Vortex.
It's cool.
We'll give it a shot. Like I said, what's the worst thing that can happen? We die again.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Should have saved the lust.
Oh,
Yeah, we were supposed to hold lust.
That's totally.
But let's just try it. Let's push. See how far we can.
Inflicted's dead.
Yeah, inflicted's down.
First special in 5. Light Vortex. Pop Aura Mastery.
Yeah, that ain't gonna work, Willis.
Too much.
Swap colors and spread out's the way to do that one.
Alright, wipe it.
What's up, buddy? Did you wake up? What happened?
Alright, let's get back in there one more time. We're going to do one more different thing. I'm just going to try something this time.
We're gonna go to bed here in a second, okay?
I want that. I want to go to bed. I want.
Drop me a feast.
Can I get a repair bot, please?
I can throw a Jeeves back here, I think.
Yeah, we've got a lot of Jeeves in the raid, so.
And there's like 4 of them out right now.
Maybe if you got double vision?
Des, where'd you go?
Cotton Eye Joe, I'm on the way in.
Cool.
All right, just for science, we're going to do this a little bit differently. All ranged, get light.
Kate, I
Get
think
light?
your gear's
Okay.
broken.
All ranged, get light. All melee, get dark.
What about healers?
Yep, healers are ranged. So we are going to just spread out around where the bosses are, allow the dark ones to go through, intercept the light ones, but kind of congregate near the dark portal. So not really super spread out. So spread out, but around the 2 dark portals. And when light vortex goes out, you guys all need to switch to dark. Or the other way around. Sorry. When light vortex happens, melee is going to switch to light. When dark vortex happens, all the ranged are going to switch to dark. After it's done, switch back. We don't need to switch for either of the shields.
We just DPS on whichever
Yep.
one is the opposite color of ours.
Yep. So you DPS the one that's your opposite color. Whichever one has a shield, everyone switches to, but we shouldn't need to switch colors.
Gotcha.
Dodge balls is of the opposite color as much as you
Yep.
can.
Dodge balls are the opposite colors. Let's just give this a try. This is our last shot of the night. Here we go.
Are you guys going to kind of tank them in the well, I guess you can tank them
No, we're going to tank them in the same spot.
area. Okay.
Mo, you need food. All right, here we go.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
May be somewhat loosely spread instead of tightly stacked this time. Just a little bit. First special in 5. Switch to the dark. To the dark twin. Sorry, don't change colors.
Oh no!
I said it wrong.
Why are you wiggling?
Because I can't hold myself.
Because you can't what?
Interrupt.
We missed. All right, wipe it. It was worth a shot.
You can't feel your phone.
I think there was a lot of people misunderstanding what you said there.
I absolutely. I mean, I knew what I meant in my head. I absolutely said it wrong.
You just meant to say switch and knock down the shield.
Yep. Switch to
But
the
it
dark.
felt easier.
It did feel easier.
Switch
It
to the
felt
dark meant
easier.
switch to the dark twin and DPS the dark twin. Yeah, I just need to find a more
dark
way of saying it.
So if I put up a sign up on Monday, are people interested?
I'm not sure if there's.
Yeah, you know what? Never mind.
There's
10 mans.
10 mans.
Yep. Sorry.
Do we wanna-
Never mind.
Hey, we still did great tonight, guys. We learned a
did.
ton and we got the first 3 down, so that's awesome.
Yeah.
Do we want to put up or switch this to normal and for people that can stay just to clear it? It's still good loot.
You know what? Just for fun, I'm going to do a ready check. People who would like to stay and finish, just click ready. If you don't, click not. We'll switch it to normal and just knock these out. I'm seeing 3.